Hill, who appears to have had a dislocated knee, while the Broncos crushed the Bengals 28-3. In Major League Baseball news, Texas Rangers manager Bruce Bochy and the Rangers have agreed to mutually part ways. I'm Rob Thompson for 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Sports Center brought to you by Centergenics. Book your appointment at fixmylowteam.com.
From the studios of San Antonio Sports Star, reaching more sports fans than any station in South Texas. Welcome to the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Hello, everybody. Good morning. How we doing? It's the Morning Huddle, 94.1. Happy Tuesday. Yeah, baby.
Our first indoor show of the week.
Oh, it is. Yeah. Temperature controlled. It's crazy.
Fancy.
Crazy. AJ and Rob here with you. DJ Slick Vic.
Where'd he go?
On the other side. Oh,
Turn off the fan.
I couldn't see you through your double pane glass window.
That's right.
I lost you.
Good morning, Victor.
Good morning.
How was it yesterday not having us around?
It's kind of boring around here.
Was it like
Yeah.
risky business? Did you run around in your underwear?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
I figured.
Yeah.
What time's Peely get here?
I didn't see her actually.
She also
yesterday.
shows up in pajamas all the time. So
Yeah.
That's
She just comes
that's
in
probably
and
something we
leaves
need
whenever
to-
she wants.
I like to picture Vic in like a wife beater, and
Boxers?
his chones are like
No, the white boxers.
they're really off white though. Like they look like
well worn.
like they were washed in
Oh,
urine
yeah.
at one point, but they're clean, but they just kind of look like urine.
That's and with socks
and
up to
Are
my
you a
knees.
boxer or a brief guy?
Yeah, I'm a boxer brief guy.
Me too,
actually.
boxer
Yeah.
briefs. I think that's the thing anymore.
And the wife beater is like really white. It's bright white.
New.
But the
Brand new from the corner.
The
corner
underwear
store.
are old.
I just
old
got
and worn.
I got the whole Chinese set from the gas station.
And you know he's wearing socks with that get up too.
all the way
yeah.
up to my knees.
Yeah.
Pulled up socks.
Yeah.
Prison slides.
Yeah.
Shower slides.
Nah, some shell toes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, good to be back in the saddle. Good to be back
Yeah.
at home base after our day on the golf course yesterday where
Good times. were had.
Rob and I remained completely sober
Never once.
all the
was
way
I-
through.
No way.
Yep.
All the way through.
No, actually, what's funny is I don't think we got any drunker last time than we did this time.
No, there came a time yesterday, AJ, where we both knew this could go one way or another.
Yeah.
And we chose the path less taken.
Well, we did that right after we took a shot.
Well, that was when I realized at this moment I have to make a decision.
Yeah.
And we decided we erred on the side of valor.
Well, you started out guns blazing.
I didn't, but you can't not.
You can. I did. We both at the first stop we made. We both
you were
got
chasing
a
a beer, and I didn't care.
we got a little a tequila ranch water,
Okay.
and
Delicious. I mean, just perfect.
so I'm satisfied with that. And then Rob's like to the gals that made it for us. Rob's like, "You guys want to do a shot?"
I'm gonna do slow. I mean, let's.
And then so they're doing. Rob's like, "I'll shoot whatever you shoot," and she's like, "Well, I like to do Tito's." So Rob pounds a shot of vodka. We're on the first hole, mind you.
Oh, okay.
We got a big round to make.
Yeah,
Then the
17 more to go.
I'm just
then the
being
next
a
hole-
gracious host.
Next hole, Rob does 2 more shots. I'm like, oh my god!
It wasn't quite that fast, but yes.
I mean, he was like,
So about 1 o'clock, we had a decision to make, and I was proud of us.
yeah.
We went and probably shouldn't have sat next to all the suits, but
Well,
That's where you were.
we had to perform. We had to put on the show.
did you notice our boss stayed till the end? Make sure
Oh
we didn't
yeah,
embarrass
make
us,
sure we were
embarrass
responsible.
the company or anything like that.
Yeah.
I don't think we did. I think
just-
we. I
Were they
think
giving y'all breathalyzers?
we didn't have a breathalyzer.
Does Tua now have those crosses
Yes, he does.
tattooed on his face?
I think those are permanent.
Because he looked like he was freshly showered, except he still had those Jesus eye
Hey
blacks
man,
on.
anything for a win, you know?
I guess so,
Anything
but
for a
I mean
win.
that's a bold strategy if that's the case.
He got enough money.
Yeah, I guess
It worked for Tyson.
I guess
worked
you're
for
right.
Tyson,
I
so.
guess you're right.
And well, several others now.
That was the other
Jelly
thing.
Roll.
And Machine Gun Kelly, and
look where he got him.
Yeah. I mean, he's made it. He got him into Megan Fox.
So
So it really threw our day off yesterday because we were day drinking by like 11, and when, by the way, 11 is our normal nap time.
Yeah, normally we're down.
But we start drinking. And we didn't get done with our work until about 4 o'clock.
Wow.
And then it's like, okay.
It was in the nether regions. You know, at 4 o'clock, what do? You don't
do
nap.
you nap or do you? I mean,
too late to nap.
No.
You got. I mean, there were 2 Monday night football games that I should have known were going to put me to sleep anyway.
Yeah, that was a video sleeping pill.
So
I know, right?
we got caught in the dead zone of like you can't really nap, but you're really exhausted. And then we're like,
well, did y'all eat?
I didn't go to the break room, and everybody else was like, come on, let's go to the break room. I'll have a couple drinks on me. And I was like, dude, I ain't doing that. I'm going home to my own after party.
So I swore that I would make it an early night. Like, I'll just power through, eat dinner, and I'll put the game on in the bed and fall asleep. But it turned into a regular night. So by the time I knew it, it was 10 o'clock, and I was...
Yeah, I watched both of those stupid games. I mean... Oh, my God.
Yeah.
We have to make a decision about being able to flex primetime, primetime games all season.
I'd rather those 2 games be jammed together and be done with it. Like, we'll put them together, and if you want to watch that crap, feel welcome to, or you can just take the whole night off.
I just want I want these standalone football games. I want to be rewarded with a good game.
Well, welcome to midseason.
Like,
I mean, we bitched about Thursday night football forever, and it's going to downgrade. We've been lucky the first couple of weeks. So yeah, it's such as the season.
And I get it. There was probably a time where they were making the schedule and they were like, all right, we want a good games for Monday night. And I can see a world preseason where someone said, Bengals Broncos that'll be a good game. It's going to be fun. Broncos, good defense, good young quarterback. Joe Burrow, this is a game. Oh, my God. The Bengals are so dreadful. They are.
And then put them in the rain.
They are hapless.
Take a bad team.
On offense.
Put them in the rain.
Anything I said a couple weeks ago about Jake Browning being a solid NFL backup quarterback was wrong.
Well, that does spur some conversation that I wonder will occur today.
We will have some conversation on this show.
Not amongst us, but amongst fellow football teams in search of a quarterback.
Well, we're going to say it out loud at some point today, and I'm guessing the Bengals personnel are listening to the show.
Think they want to trade for Dak Prescott?
No. That's
okay.
No.
Not that.
No,
not
they're
that trade.
not going that big.
Well,
it's a big contract, Rob.
Man can dream.
It's a big contract.
I hear they pay wide receivers and quarterbacks pretty well there.
They do. Defensive ends, not so much.
Not so much.
And I feel so bad for Trey Hendrickson.
I don't.
He is the only person with a pulse on that team. I don't know why he wanted a long-term deal with them. He should be efforting to get the hell out of there.
He needs to take the A.J. Brown approach. Cryptic tweets.
Yes, dude. If I were him and the Bengals called tomorrow and said, hey, man, we want to keep you around here for the next 5 years, I'd be like, I think I'm going to ride this out. I'm going to
under advice of my agent that I've recently hired for Micah Parsons, fold that up and stick it up your ass.
Yeah, I'm not going to be in. I don't think I'm going to hang around for the rest of this show.
I got a new agent. I really like this guy. Well, let me read this to you.
Yeah.
You said to read this.
Well, he told me to fold it and then hand it to you.
Fold this up
into a football, like a triangle, a diamond football, and
stick.
I'm going to
up your ass. That's him.
I'm actually going to flick it and try and shoot it.
You need to drop your pants.
Yes,
Bend
that's
over.
where this is going in your ass.
It's not me. It's my agent.
Yeah, I'm not the one saying this. I'm just the. I'm
3%,
just the mouthpiece.
So he's going to earn it.
Yeah. Yeah, I would not want to be there. And what's crazy about that is, like, as hapless as the Bengals are, somehow the Jets are a more embarrassing team.
The Jets are a high school football team. Man.
I don't even think they're that. The Jets remind me of watching my kids' team.
It's exactly
8th grade B team football.
The game plan is Just run the quarterback. That's all we can do. Just run him. You can't throw. Nobody can catch this. The running back can't run. Just run the quarterback. Right, left, middle.
He had a big drive right before half that put him to 50 passing yards in the first half. That was it was very nice. There was about 5 minutes left in the first half, and he had like 25 passing yards. I was like, is this real? This is a real person?
How much of it do you think is him? Most of it,
all
right?
of it. He sucks.
Well, I mean,
he runs
I think he would like to throw the ball. I think he'd like to.
Yeah, well, I'd like to play quarterback in the NFL
what
too,
I'm
Rob.
But
I'm not physically capable.
Do you think if he had a combination of just better receivers that he would at least throw the ball? Because he doesn't even want to throw it.
Garrett Wilson is so good.
Well, is it? I'm starting to wonder how many quarterbacks have come and gone while Garrett Wilson was supposedly really good.
Garrett Wilson is fine. Trust me. And there was the touchdown that he scored last night and the one where they called the fake push off on him. He is so good.
But the fact is, he doesn't want to throw the ball.
No.
So it's a high school game. And is it the game plan? Is it your coach? Don't you know your quarterback ain't going to throw the ball? Do you realize that? I don't. It's silly. It's like watching again. It falls back to we got 4 plays.
Yeah.
And there's a third down play. That fourth play is the third and long play. Then we have a third and short play. But those are the 4 plays we run.
Rob, this was in the fourth quarter yesterday. And mind you, this finished as a 1-score game.
Well, that doesn't speak to.
In the fourth quarter yesterday, it was 3rd and 6, and they ran counter.
Yes.
I said, that's a white flag if I've ever seen. It's just, we're saying out loud, our quarterback can't throw the ball.
And then, as we probably had to break, those uniforms are terrible.
The Dolphins?
They made me physically angry.
The Dolphins?
I had a physical response to what they walked out in.
Yeah, there were mixed results. My wife liked them. Jason Minnick said in the group chat he liked them. I
like them. They're cool.
Yeah, I was on your side. I didn't like that.
Miami should never wear black.
But Miami also has, they're in the top 5 of worst jersey combos in the NFL.
Maybe not, but at least they're distinctive. And then they didn't even stick with their normal pasty pink and blue, whatever that is. They went some kind of weird primer on that too. That I felt like that was the ugliest NFL uniform I'd seen in a long time. That made no sense to me.
Well, the Jets have I think the Jets have one of the coolest uniforms.
Isn't that ironic that the bad teams have to have?
They are so embarrassing.
Right now, that Cincinnati whiteout with the white helmet with the Bengals, I think that's an awesome uniform too. But
I wonder what it would be like to be a Jets fan and you wait all week for your team to play, and it's the Jets. I have a hard time imagining what that life would be like.
As a Cowboy fan, we can identify.
I don't know.
I
feel like
I've rooted for a team that had Quincy Carter, Anthony Hutchinson. What was that guy's name?
But it didn't. It didn't. But it didn't last your whole life. This is the Jets fans' whole life.
Hey, you know what?
Jets fans will still talk about Mark Sanchez in an AFC Championship
game.
They
had the butt fumble.
It's
fall back on.
Wow.
Oh, I remember him.
What a sad life that's got to be.
No, it's a sad life. But, as I grew, my dear friend, rest in peace, brother, was a Cubs fan growing up. And they were a joke forever. Yeah. I mean, it was a joke. So I think there are people that revel in that. Absolutely love being, my team sucks, and you're right.
I created a poll on Twitter last night. Which of these is the best option for the Jets at quarterback? Now, I want you to write these 4 things down, Rob, and you tell me what you would vote for, and what do you think the percentages are. Justin Fields, the stupid fireman guy at Jets games. He's
Yeah, well, he wasn't there.
He was 82-year-old Joe Namath, or a potato.
I'd vote
a baking potato.
I'd put Joe in a uniform.
Joe got the second highest percentage of votes, 24.7. The potato got 38.7. Justin Fields, the quarterback of the Jets, got 21.6. And the stupid fireman guy only got 14.9. I think they realized
I didn't realize Justin's mom and
I think the firemen, I think most people realize the fireman, while having the same passing capability as Justin Fields, is not mobile. So that one's out, So when Justin Fields throws a football, it's like an eggplant covered in baby oil. He He does that, and then he's got no idea where it's going to go.
The
it's
emoji thing came to mind. I was thinking, oh, that's a WNBA game.
Well, no.
No.
Yes. All right. Let's hit a break. We got a big show for you today. We'll talk more football. It looks like we've got some Barbacoa and Big Red Fest tickets to give away.
Right now, I wish we had a sample of that.
No, I can't have that today. That's too greasy for my body today.
You need some grease. I need grease.
I need a whole pound.
I can't handle that. Well, especially the Big Red. I can't handle that.
With some avocado?
I can't do that.
I love that.
All right, we'll be back. Morning Huddle 94.1.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star Traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. Looks like our first trouble spot of the early morning. Loop 410 eastbound Nacogdoches. We are getting reports of an accident. Causing about a 30-minute delay is 1604 westbound, 281 to Stone Oak Parkway. That's due to overnight road work. So you're going to start to slow down right around Redland Road. 35 northbound, 1604 to Olympia Parkway. That's also rolling heavy. Road work blocking various lanes along the way. So that has you stop and go from O'Connor. And Loop 410 eastbound, Harry Wurzbach to Starcrest. 2 lanes closed due to road work. Stop and go from Broadway. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star and AARP Texas are sending Cowboy fans to Jerry World to see America's team play all season long. How do you get in on the action? Head to sasportstar.com now and register to win. sasportstar.com. Live it up with the boys in the Big D from AARP Texas and 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star, South Texas home of the Dallas Cowboys.
This report is sponsored by eBay. Swapping out your tires? There's nothing like it. With eBay, you find the feel you're looking for, from smooth highway rides to grip for rough terrain. Get all the tires you need at the prices you'll love. eBay. Things people love.
The following is a dramatization.
Davis Law Firm, how can I help?
Hola, mi esposo se lastimó en un accidente ayer. ¿Me puede ayudar?
Claro que sí. Estamos aquí para servirle.
I'm Jeff Davis. At Davis Law Firm, we're here for you 24/7. Our team of Texas attorneys has been helping people injured in car, truck, or 18-wheeler wrecks for more than 25 years. And there's no fee unless we win. Y hablamos español. If you've been hurt, call us at 444-4444.
Davis Law Firm, San Antonio.
Caffeine doesn't have to be bitter or boring anymore. 5-Hour Energy shots are bringing the flavor and energy. One of my personal favorites, Strawberry Banana. It's giving smoothie vibes in a compact caffeinated shot. Whether you like your energy sour, fruity, or tropical, with 17 flavors, there's something for everyone. And yeah, it's got as much caffeine as a 12-ounce cup of coffee, but with 0 sugar and no crash. Big flavor, tiny bottle, tasty caffeine done right. You can grab yours in-store or hit up 5hourenergy.com or order on Amazon today.
Mom, it's like the 80s in here. It's so hot.
It's totally in the 80s. Our AC is bogus.
Call Right Home Services.
At Right Home Services, we love the 80s, just not on your thermostat. Don't get stuck with a bogus AC. The right AC services, the right team, and the right price. 210-444.
The right stuff. Now we can chill, Mom.
Hey, listen up, San Antonio. Multiple tours overseas, long nights monitoring cyber activity, years of protecting the country. It all adds up at University of Maryland Global Campus. Earn up to 90 credits for prior learning, military experience, and training. We call that credit where credit is due. Whether you're active duty and looking at what's next, or a veteran looking for something new, our degrees and certificate programs teach the application of emerging technologies and enduring life skills. So get started on a degree or certificate with personalized local support services and online and hybrid courses right here in San Antonio. UMGC keeps your educational goals attainable with no-cost digital materials replacing textbooks in most courses, reduced tuition rates for eligible service members and their families, and scholarships for those who qualify. Get started here in San Antonio. Visit UMGC at San Antonio or umgc.edu/SATX.
Mellow Mushroom has the best pizza in San Antonio. Mellow delivers the best pizza experience with their delicious dough, premium ingredients, and unique flavors. Delivering a higher order of pizza is the standard. If Mellow can make a pizza this delicious, imagine what they can do with munchies, greens, calzones, and burgers. Mellow Mushroom has San Antonio's best happy hour with food specials and half-off adult beverages. Mellow Mushroom is at 1604 in Stone Oak Parkway. Hang with friends, watch the game, and mellow out at Mellow Mushroom.
Football season is in full swing, and Underdog is the best place to get in all the action where you can make picks and win money right here in Texas. Jason Minix here from the Blitz. I am already up on the season so far on my Underdog picks. Nothing better when those pick-em entries turn green, and playing on Underdog is easy. You just pick whether your favorite players are going to go higher or lower on stats like rushing yards, receptions, touchdowns, that sort of thing. Get your picks right, and you could win up to 5,000 times your cash. So download the Underdog app. Sign up with promo code STAR to score $100 in bonus funds when you play your first $5. That's promo code STAR. Underdog. Make picks, win money.
Must be 18 plus and present in Texas. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/web/play and get terms _DFS_.html for details. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit ncpgambling.org.
You hear that? That's the sound of your business losing money. Legacy phone systems weren't built for today's teams. Quo, formerly OpenPhone, gives your business a smarter way to stay connected. Quo lets you manage calls, texts, voicemail, and contacts all in one place so that you can deliver a seamless customer experience from ring to... Need to take calls on the go? Quo automatically transcribes, summarizes, and highlights next steps from every call, so you never miss a detail. Need insight into what closes a sale? With Quo's AI call tags, you can instantly spot key topics like objections or pricing questions and use those insights to level up every customer interaction. And yes, you can bring your existing number with you for free. Keep your team in sync and your customers happy with Quo. Quo. No missed calls, no missed customers. Try Quo for free at quo.com/sports and get 20% off your first 6 months. That's quo.com/sports. QUO.com/sports.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-1783. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-1783. That's 800-575-1783. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Must qualify for enrollment. Results may vary.
You're locked on the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson.
It's showtime!
Is this a real song?
Yeah.
Or is it like a loop?
No, watch. Here it comes.
Still sounds like a loop. Like for a brusker. Is that what it's called when you're brusking? When you're a singer on the corner? Oh, so this is a real song.
Yeah.
It's like Alice in Chains?
No, this is an Audio Slave.
Audio Slave.
This is
I like that name.
Chris Cornell playing with all the Rage Against the Machine guys.
I'd forgotten about that. Yeah. It's a good name, too.
Oh, yeah.
Audio Slave.
All right.
Boy, this is about 1995. Feels like it's slimy.
This is in the 2000s.
Is it really that? Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Got a 90s vibe.
No, in '95, they still had Soundgarden and Rage.
See, it sounds like Soundgarden to me. I guess that's
the singer sounds like Soundgarden because it's him.
Yeah, before
him.
Yeah. Anyway, we went down a sad road there for a minute.
Yeah.
Sorry, didn't mean to do that to you.
Aaron Glenn said before the game, these are not the same old Jets. They are not.
They're not.
They're worse.
I think I don't blame him, though, and I don't want to go down that road.
I kind of do.
Well, he just got here. And first of all, I in full honesty,
okay.
I knew him when he was at A&M. I've known him for a long time. I think he is he's a program builder. I think he is the type that the guys that are losing are losers, and he will extricate the losers. So you got to get worse sometimes.
Here's what I don't like about Aaron Glenn. I mean, I've seen him coach 4 games. I think they thought he was going to be a culture builder type guy. What he does that bothers me is he yells at guys on the sidelines during games for making mistakes. That, to me, is not what a head coach should ever do.
I didn't see it, but
and this, make no mistake, this is a horrifically coached team right now. And I'm not saying it's all him, but like the idea that the Jets fair caught a punt at the 2-yard line last night.
Do you think they told that kid to do that?
I mean, I don't know, but
no, they didn't. That's what losing teams do. They didn't. I mean, they didn't. Hey, by the way, no matter what, catch that ball. They were all like, get away. But that's part of. I think you almost, and when new coaches show up, if you haven't hit rock bottom, you have to hit it with the new coach.
But here's what you're doing.
Either the new coach has to take you there, or you're already there. But to rebuild, you have to hit bottom.
You said, do you think he's coaching that? In the NFL, you're either coaching it or you're allowing it to happen.
No, I agree with that. But sometimes you're coaching it, and the dude just doesn't do it. And you don't have.
Then you're allowing it to happen.
Well, you got to bench the guy. You can't let. You have to make the price paid. And if you're mad at him for yelling at somebody on the sidelines because they're a dumbass, sometimes some of this you got to fix. And he does come, and he was hired to do that. He came from the Dan Campbell. I'm gonna jump your stuff if you're. I'm gonna do that kind of coaching. I'm not the guy in the office. Go see coach after practice, coach. I'm going to tell you about it right now. So they hired him to do that. That's the tree he came out of. Well, first he was a Jet, which you might not ever get out of your system, sadly. But I do think he's there to do that. And you're right, man. That it's a terrible thing to watch when you watch a professional organization put that kind of product out there. Like, this is a billion-dollar industry, and this is what you come up with? This is all you can figure out to do is this 22 dudes to play football in front of, I don't know, whatever fans you have left. It makes when average Joe goes, I could be the general manager. They're right.
Yeah.
You look at it, yes, you could. This team is like being general managed by a guy in a bar. This is what that team looks like.
Well, also imagine, and that's the other thing, the Jets who thought they had a culture guy in Robert Saleh, and that didn't work.
It was too much for him. He bent to the will of Aaron Rodgers, and it was the biggest mistake of his life. And I bet if you talk to him today, that's the biggest. He was like, I would never bring that cat in the building. Should have never done it.
Well, now you look at Aaron Glenn, who said that Aaron Rodgers wasn't good enough to play for the Jets, like big time to Aaron Rodgers. And now look what he's got. Like, this dude came in and said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to tie my coaching career to Justin Fields.
He did not do that.
Yes, he literally did.
No, he didn't.
He said out loud that Aaron Rodgers isn't good enough to play for this team.
I mean, you believe that? Do you really believe he believes that? He's saying what a coach has to say. Justin Fields is. You and I both know. He will not be the starter next year. He won't be the starter in 6 weeks.
No, the Jets are going to draft a new quarterback who's going to suck.
Well,
and then Aaron Glenn is going to get fired.
Probably.
And then they're going to hire some offensive coordinator to try and turn things around for that quarterback.
Whatever bad quarterback. Probably Nussmeier.
Zach Wilson 2.0, whoever it's going to be. And then he's going to suck. And then eventually he'll get traded for a 5th-round pick. And the Jets will start all over again, the circle of life.
I think that's a true statement.
That's the Jets.
At least we can predict the future.
Oh,
we know what's coming.
I'm the amazing Kreskin when
I'll
it comes to the Jets.
If I was Aaron Rodgers, no joke, I would run Fields until he couldn't play anymore. But if this is the quarterback I got to play,
well,
then
guess
this is what I got to do.
He's done it.
We're going to do it.
I mean, I'm not convinced that Justin Fields wasn't still concussed. I can't believe that guy that I saw last night passed concussion protocol.
Did you see the pregame interview? Did you see the pregame when he was getting ready to go on the field? I forget who was doing the sideline.
No.
And she asked him a question basically about his quarterbacking, and he was like, his response was, yeah, we're going to do our best, I didn't even know my name a week ago, and yeah, I'm going to go out there and yeah, we're going to do our best today.
And I still stand by the Jets fan base is the most delusional fan base in all of the NFL, because right now there are 3 teams that are in the absolute joke NFL team pile. It is the Saints, the Titans, and the Jets.
Yeah.
The difference between those 3 fan bases is Saints fan and Titan fan
are embarrassed.
They know they know, God, we are such a joke.
Embarrassed.
We are a crumb bum franchise. This sucks, man. Jets fan really believes, like, with a couple tweaks, this thing is going to turn around. It is never going to work. You are a crumb bum organization.
I think they just like the drama. I think they like sucking. I think the relevance can be found in a lot of different ways.
You think
they prefer the relevance of being just this bad? Well, at least we're in the conversation. At least you're talking about us.
They're the girl that will never leave their abusive boyfriend.
Oh yeah, because if you're not talking about us, we become Carolina. We become them, and we're not them.
Because they like when Jets fans show up for work with a black eye and all their coworkers say, "Oh my God, are you okay?" They crave that attention.
Right. Yeah. Seriously,
I'm fine.
We all have those.
He doesn't mean it.
Everybody has these people in their lives.
Aaron
that just
Glenn
have
doesn't mean it.
Yeah, they have to have the drama, and you know what? They prefer to get traded from the Jets. To the next worst team? Like, you know what? Trade me from the Jets to the Cowboys.
Yeah, trade me from the Jets to the Browns.
I want to, because I think I can fix them.
Oh God, I can't imagine the life of a Jet fan. And then the best part is, like, Greeny's made ESPN Jet Central Station, so they've got to talk about the Jets all the time. It is a disaster.
Hey, at least they're talking about it.
That's right. Yeah. All that matters, we got we're on ESPN. Our names on their mouth. Although that's a Cowboy line too. That's a.
Hey, trust me, I know what it looks like.
If my team was the Jets, I would never want anybody to talk about my team ever.
Hey, man, relevance is going to be found a lot of different ways.
No,
right?
I don't want anyone to know we exist right now.
Center.
Jeez, get me out of the press. All right, we'll be right back. Morning Huddle 94.1.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star Traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. Looks like our first trouble spot of the early morning. Loop 410 eastbound Nacogdoches. We are getting reports of an accident. Causing about a 30-minute delay is 1604 westbound, 281 to Stone Oak Parkway. That's due to overnight road work. So you're going to start to slow down right around Redland Road. 35 northbound 1604 to Olympia Parkway. That's also rolling heavy. Road work blocking various lanes along the way, so that has you stop and go from O'Connor. And Loop 410 eastbound Harry Wurzbach to Starcrest. 2 lanes closed due to road work. Stop and go from Broadway. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA Time Saver Traffic.
San Antonio Sports Stars 50K Pro Football Pick'em giveaway is back. Head to USASportsStar.com and pick the winners of each pro football game every week to earn points for each correct pick. Highest points each week wins a $25 gift card to Mellow Mushroom. Highest points overall scores $1,000 worth of tickets from A Awesome Tickets. Pick the winning ticket of every regular season game. Win the grand prize, $50,000. This is an audience national contest across multiple markets. The 50K Pro Football Giveaway. Register and win at SASportsStar.com.
This report is sponsored by IHOP. Introducing the IHOP Value Menu, where all your breakfast faves are just $6 each every day. Where else can you get a big filling sit-down breakfast for only $6? Go to your happy plates with the $6 IHOP Value Menu. Available every day at IHOP. $7 in some locations.
Centergenics and Low T Center, your TRT MVPs. Want to get fit like an MVP? Book a free TRT consultation and automatically be entered for a chance to win autographed sports memorabilia or tickets to a game. Winners selected every week. Book now, TRTMVP.com.
Dive into the Marvel Universe on the official Marvel Podcast with the stars of the MCU.
Everybody's going to be talking about whether we're casting for this character.
The creators of Marvel Comics.
Spider-Man is the greatest fictional character in history.
And Marvel Studios' Kevin Feige.
But if you want the real answer, if we're trying to get real on this podcast,
giving you exclusive access to Marvel's adventures like never before. The official Marvel Podcast. New episodes every Wednesday wherever you listen to podcasts.
The right stuff. Mom, it's like the 80s in here. It's so hot.
It's totally in the 80s.
Call Right Home Services.
Don't get stuck with a bogus AC. 210-444.
This episode is brought to you by Prize Picks. You and I make decisions every day, but on Prize Picks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this football season on Prize Picks, where it's good to be right. When you're a Dallas Cowboy fan, you might not get a lot of wins, but the players, they're still playing. Which ones are overhyped, which ones aren't, you know that. Make your picks in less than 60 seconds and turn your takes into cash. It is so good to be right. You know, last week following the Cowboys, Dak Prescott, the season isn't great, but Dak's throwing for numbers. I keep following. I love what's going on with Dak, and I would keep following the more than as we keep going through the season. Prize Picks is the only app that offers stacks, meaning you can pick the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup. You love CD Lamb, you love Saquon Barkley, you can play him 3 different ways. And whether it's a friend or a celebrity partner or just someone whose picks you like, hit the follow button and check out every lineup they create. It's a new feed there on Prize Picks. Listen, it feels great to be right, and being right on Prize Picks means money. Download the Prize Pick app today and use the code Alamo to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. This is code Alamo to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
If you get arrested, get out of jail fast by calling AA Best Bail Bonds, 210-225-2121. Text bail to 474747 or online mybestbailbonds.com. You don't have to call attorneys or anybody else. Don't be forced into a PR bond. If the jail offers you one, make sure you understand the conditions before accepting it. AA Best Bail Bonds. Nobody beats their price. They have payment plans. Call 210-225-2121 or mybestbailbonds.com.
License number 149.
Imagine owning coastal land with ocean views and world-class fishing just off Matagorda Bay. Well, dream no more. Saturday, October 11th, mark your calendars for our fall one-day coastal land sale at Driftwood Shores at Wolf Point. We're unveiling incredible coastal properties. We're talking 1+ acre with ocean access just $49.9 and waterfront properties starting at $99.9, or with a barn dominium from just $169.9. Wow! This gated community boasts a waterfront resort-style pool and cabana, your own boat slip and launch with paved roads and underground utilities. It's all happening Saturday, October 11th. 1+ acre with ocean access just $49.9. Texas coastal waterfront properties from $99.9 with barn dominium from only $169.9. Call now for your private tour at 210-853-0389. Excellent financing is available. Call 210-853-0389. That's 210-853-0389.
Flight by Yingling is the next generation of light beer. For those who don't follow trends, but craft them. Flight by Yingling is 12 ounces of uncompromised refreshment from America's oldest brewery. With only 2.6 grams of carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Don't just raise a glass, raise the bar. Flight by Yingling. Available wherever beer is sold. DG Yingling & Son Incorporated, Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Please enjoy responsibly.
Mike Rowe here with another random fact. Those cracks on your walls aren't just cosmetic. They could mean your home is sinking. Whether it's drywall cracks, exterior cracks, or sticking doors or windows, do yourself a favor. Call Groundworks. I spent some time working with these guys, and they're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to stabilize your foundation.
Groundworks, official foundation repair company of Texas Athletics.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
You know the Roo Pub is proven to be the best place to watch games with those 3 massive 170-inch screens and TVs all around. All the games, all the fights, and when you show up at the Roo Pub, show up hungry. The food is fantastic. Open daily at 11. Great for lunch, great for dinner, great for late at night, and the best place to watch a game. Just down from the big blind, right next to the Angry Elephant. The Roo Pub, 281 in Redland Road. We'll see you at the Roo.
It's The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2.
Coming up on The Blitz, did the Houston Texans figure out their offense? Indy Kalu will know the answer to that.
And we'll try to figure out what's going on with Joe Mixon. Plus, we'll talk Cowboys with Shireen Williams from Pro Football Talk.
And we'll react to the 2 NFL games we had on Monday night.
The Blitz starts at 2.
The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
This is Jason Minix, and you're listening to the home of the Texas Rangers, 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Your conversation has become tiresome. Little industrial goth for you. Little Depeche for you. Oh, this is the Gotham City remix.
Yeah.
All right, Morning Huddle 94.1.
All right.
Enough of this nonsense.
That was it.
I don't know if I were ranking worst coaches in the NFL. Brian Callahan is certainly number one. Brian Callahan should have never gotten the job that he got, and so far he's done nothing to prove anything wrong about it. Brian Callahan's a dope. He's the worst coach in the NFL.
What was he before?
He's
bounced around forever.
Yeah, he was an OC in Cincinnati before. And which brings me to Zach Taylor, who...
I'm starting to... It's not his fault. He's working for a terrible owner, but... Dude, do something.
Well, first of all, you got you got two good players left. Maybe don't fight with one of them on the sideline in the middle of the game. That's probably a good start. But I think what we're really starting, and I know any NFL team without their quarterback is going to struggle. I get it. But you can't go from being like a playoff contending team to an absolute laughingstock on one injury and then say, well, this is a really good coach, because all that means is you're a garbage coach, and Joe Burrow's just good enough to cover up for it most of the time.
I think there's some truth in that. But I do think that when you have a talent like Joe Burrow, any coach will say, yeah, he elevates me. Anybody who gets Joe Burrow going to look like a hell of a coach. He fixes a lot of crap. But
Vic could look like a good NFL coach if Joe Burrow was playing.
Anybody can X and O. Well, seriously, but what bothers me about watching Cincinnati, and some of it is out of your control too. I mean, these are professionals. These are grown-ass men, and they know when their team is awful. But at the very least, go out and give it the effort. They're not even trying to put stuff on tape. I mean, there was nothing that anybody did last night that they could put on tape to play for somebody else.
No.
And as a coach, you kind of hope for it at the bare minimum that you might not like me, you might not like the scheme, you might not like the team, but you want to be an NFL football player. And when you get cut or traded or released from me, you want to make sure you got a job someplace. And they're not even doing that. So Again, though, I don't know if I blame him, but they're not hearing him. For whatever case, it's over in Cincinnati. This whole regime thing's done.
I'm giving it in the next – I don't know if it'll be done this year because, he does have a built-in excuse, but it's coming. And same for Aaron Glenn. Aaron Glenn's not going to last more than 2 years. Like, you could write it down now. He's already coached about an eighth of the amount of games he's going to coach.
It's like a cigarette. With every start – of Justin Fields, Aaron Glenn's life gets like 5 minutes shorter. Just when every time you bring Justin Fields in to take a snap with the ones, your coaching career just got 1 day shorter.
And I hate giving up on coaches real early, but this is why I tell these coaches, you got to be real careful. When you take your first NFL job, be careful which one you take.
Yeah, but you have to weigh that against this opportunity might not ever come around again. And I never blame a man for taking the gig because what got you there was the belief that I can do it again.
And remember, like Ben Johnson, who was the bee's knees in Detroit. Everybody wanted Ben Johnson. He could have gone a lot of places. He chose Chicago. Okay, and you know what? So far,
2 wins in a row.
You're doing okay. But we're going to look at, if he does fail, we're going to go, well, he chose Caleb Williams. And it's kind of what you get. Aaron Glenn chose the Jets. You chose this life, dude. You chose Justin Fields.
And what he chose was a 5-year contract. Like if I got Fields, that's another year on my contract that when you fire me, you're going to have to pay me for the decision I didn't want to have to make.
Yeah. I mean, there's some dreadful coaching in the NFL right now, and it was on full display last night. All right, I want to get into a deeper discussion about the Bengals because the Bengals they've got to make a change.
It's over, man.
They've got to make a change, and it might be desperate, but we'll talk about what they need to do coming up next. It's the Morning Huddle 94.1.
Protect your home and auto by bundling them with Progressive, and you'll have a little less to worry about. But we know you'll find other things to worry about. Like that text you just got from your boss. Hey, call me when you get a sec. Hey, call me when you get a sec. Hey, call me when you get a sec. Oh, hey, call me when you get a sec. Yeah, this is bad. Oh, well, at least you protected your home and auto with Progressive, so you don't have to worry about that. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states.
Look,
Lots of college teams have school traditions, like Gig 'em. To get the word out about Quarter Moon Plumbing, AC and Heating, I suggest we institute the following Quarter Moon Yell. Plum 'em!
Plum 'em?
We've got a whole team of fully stocked trucks, and our customers are the best in Texas. I say Quarter Moon, you say Plum 'em. Quarter Moon!
Folks, at Quarter Moon, we have a spirited tradition of solving every home problem imaginable, from plumbing to air conditioning to heating. Call Quarter Moon Plumbing, AC and Heating, day or night, and we'll fix them.
License number TACLA 141074EM16004. Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Turn things all the way up and find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy.
Awesome Tickets is your personal ticket broker. Big games, big concerts, big events. Need tickets? Stay local and call Awesome Tickets. Stop paying all those crazy fees on ticket apps. Awesome Tickets has your tickets for all the sports, concerts, any city, any event. Avoid the ticket app fees. Since 1994, Awesome Tickets is local and veteran-owned. You deserve Awesome Tickets. Call 210-226-5136 or online at awesometix.com. That's awesometix.com.
So my mother is thinking of switching from Verizon to Pure Talk, but she's worried the deal sounds too good to be true. Michael, she said, how can those Pure Talk people offer me the same basic service as Verizon for so much less money? I said, Ma, go ask Google how much Verizon spends on advertising and promotions. A few seconds later, my mother said, oh my goodness, $12 billion a year? That must be a typo. I'll tell you what I told my mom. It's not a typo. Verizon spends $12 billion a year on advertising and promotions, and their customers are paying for it. Well, Pure Talk doesn't spend that kind of money on commercials. Trust me, I would know. That's why they can offer you and my mother unlimited talk, text, and plenty of data on a crazy fast 5G network for just $25 a month. And if you're a business owner, you could really save a fortune. Dial pound 250, say the words Mike Rowe, and you'll get an additional 50% off your first month. That's pound 250 Mike Rowe. Pure Talk. Everything you need and nothing you don't.
George Gets Justice. Fall's back in full swing. More traffic, tighter schedules, and drivers in a hurry. If someone crashes into you, don't just hope things work out. You need to get George at George Salinas Injury Lawyers. George has spent decades fighting for local families and getting real results. You only pay if they win. Call 210-225-0909 or visit getgeorge.com. George Gets Justice. GetGeorge.com. Principal Office, San Antonio.
When I asked Scott Lucky if his last name had anything to do with his success in the trucking industry, he laughed and said, well, Mike, I guess you could say I've always been lucky. But when I asked him how he and his family grew Lucky Distribution Services into the company it is today, he didn't talk about luck at all. We work hard, he said. We keep a close eye on the bottom line, and we treat our people the right way. In other words, Scott Lucky makes it, which is precisely why he switched to Pure Talk Business. Last month, I paid the big guys $740 for 12 lines, he told me. This month, I paid Pure Talk $420 for the exact same service. Thousands of businesses all over the country are saving real money by switching to America's most dependable 5G network, and luck has nothing to do with it. Just dial pound 250 and say Mike Rowe. That's pound 250 Mike Rowe. To switch to a wireless company that...
Water systems are the best of the best. I personally have one in my home. All those other water softener systems out there are junk in comparison.
For a limited time, receive a free reverse osmosis drinking station at your kitchen sink. $400 off with trade-in and 0% interest for 12 months with approved credit. Call Connecticut of San Antonio and the Hill Country. 210-656-PURE.
Check them out at ConnecticutSA.com and tell them Dave Ramsey sent you.
License number 38961.
Prepare for a cosmic convergence like no other. SpaceCon 2025 landing in San Antonio October 24th to 26th. Meet legends from across the galaxies. Elizabeth Olsen, Brie Larson, Paul Bettany, Ian McDiarmid, Karen Gillan, Carrie Ann Moss, David Duchovny, and more. I've been waiting light years for this. SpaceCon 2025. The universe is ready for you. Tickets available at spaceconsa.com.
At Frost, we go above and beyond with our services.
like getting to know our customers by name, offering 24/7 real human phone support, and always keeping a supply of treats for our four-legged friends. You know, the little things. Like when a customer was out of town before a hurricane and their Frost banker drove all the way to Corpus Christi to tie their boat down. We couldn't make that up if we tried. Frost. Exactly what you unexpected.
It's the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
All right, friends. AJ and Rob on a Tuesday. I think we need to have a discussion about the Bengals because they are now in a position where if things keep going the direction they're going, this is another lost season. But it doesn't have to be, I don't think.
Oh, it's over, dude. How do you fix that? What?
You find a quarterback.
Well, I do think that will help. Yeah,
you find a quarterback.
But
now,
how much do you mortgage your future to go find this quarterback?
Now, that's the thing. There are different levels of quarterbacks you could go get. The name that is going to be talked about the most is probably Russell Wilson because the Giants bench Russ. Jackson Dart comes in. They win a football game.
But the Giants don't have to trade Russell Wilson.
No, they don't have to.
Well, there you go.
But
there's the leverage. Well, I got a rookie. He could throw 4 interceptions next week.
But if you can, but they also have Jameis Winston. Like if you can, if you can trade Russell Wilson away and get a fifth-round pick.
Devil's advocate. If Cincinnati's not on the phone to New York today, it's malpractice.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's just because it looks good doesn't mean it's good for you. I mean, he's over right now. Russell, we had 0 for 3 now.
Okay,
so at some point you just go, there's something wrong. It's that abusive relationship. You can't fix him. This is him.
It might be, but whatever. By the way, every guy I'm going to mention right now is better than Jake Brown.
Oh, well, that goes without saying.
So when you've got Jamar Chase, and by the way, you need to keep Jamar Chase interested because right now you're on the verge of losing him.
That's going to be
and
the next.
Zach Taylor's got to think about his job security.
I want you to give me the kind of guys you're talking about at quarterback, but I will also throw out there that the quarterback, while being the most obvious problem, is by far not the only problem.
Oh, no.
So
I'm convinced the Bengals have 3 good players on their team.
Yeah,
so it's the 2 receivers and Trey Hendrickson.
What do you do to you can't make yourself worse in the future. So I can't give up any draft stock at all. I think
you can give up a late round pick.
Well,
you just have to pay some money.
My late round pick is a very good pick,
but you have to pay some money. Like you're gonna have to eat some, and that's why.
Okay, so Russell would be expensive. Expensive for what you're getting. He won't be an expensive quarterback. I mean, he's not literally. This is his last stop. The train ends wherever he goes next. So if it's not him, who in your mind?
Now, this is the break glass in case of emergency. Kirk Cousins.
Oh, I don't have that was going to be my suggestion.
Kirk Cousins is going to be the most expensive option.
Yeah, but in fact, you're getting into the realm of quarterback confidant at this point because Cousins, I think, has resigned himself to the fact that I am now a backup quarterback.
I think so, too.
And I think he would – and I think – his mindset has always been he would be the best backup quarterback in the league. You know what? I think his mindset, the way he seems to prepare himself is my team first, then me. And that's the best thing possible for a backup quarterback. So that's the call that I would make. Because Russell's the obvious one. But the problem with that is the same thing that I was talking about with the Giants. If I'm Atlanta, yeah, you can have Kirk. I want X. I want Y. I want your draft picks because I know your draft picks are going to be way up there.
Okay, let me ask you: if you are the Atlanta Falcons, you've got Kirk Cousins, who, by the way, you'd love to get rid of.
Oh yeah, but I don't have to.
But and you're also the Bengals. You got a player you know you're not going to pay. On the other side, you tell me if I'm the Falcons and I call you and say,
your fix.
I'll give you Kirk Cousins for Trey Hendrickson. Don't answer.
Trey Hendrickson?
Don't answer.
I have another player.
Okay.
I have somebody else.
Well, let's talk about it on the other side of this break, and then we'll discuss some other options as well. It's the Morning Huddle on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
This is 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star, KTFM Floresville.
To the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Vegas. What a wild finish.
Your home for the
This
NFL.
report is sponsored by eBay. Swapping out your tires? There's nothing like it. With eBay, you find the feel you're looking for, from smooth highway rides to grip for rough terrain. Get all the tires you need at the prices you'll love. eBay. Things people love.
Guys, this season it's game on at Synergenics and Low T Center, the MVPs of testosterone replacement therapy. Ready to tackle low energy and achieve your health goals like a pro? We've got the winning game plan with personalized TRT. Book a free consultation and automatically entered for a chance to win autographed sports memorabilia or tickets to a major sporting event. Female patients also eligible. For more information or to book your appointment, go to trtmvp.com. That's trtmvp.com.
Mom, it's like the 80s in here. It's so hot.
It's totally in the 80s. Our AC is bogus.
Call Right Home Services.
At Right Home Services, we love the 80s, just not on your thermostat. Don't get stuck with a bogus AC. The right AC services, the right team, and the right price. 210-444.
The right stuff. Now we can chill, Mom.
If you're 55 or older and into that whole saving money thing, T-Mobile has an exclusive phone and internet bundle just for you. Right now, get 2 unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for just $30 each per month with autopay, plus taxes and fees. And with 5G home internet, setup is easy with just 1 cord and no technician needed, which is great if you're also into that whole keeping it simple thing. Switch now and experience the best mobile network in the U.S. Visit your local store to start saving. T-Mobile, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla of speed test intelligence data Q4 2024 to Q1 2025, Ookla trademarks used under license. Unlimited on our network. Customers on voice plan may notice speeds lower than other customers and further reduction if using more than 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video streams and SD on this plan. Home internet pricing after $20 a monthly bill credit plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
The Gomez Law Firm is proud to be San Antonio's trusted personal injury law firm for the past 50 years. We have Jose with the Gomez Law Firm here with us. Your firm has been fighting for the people of San Antonio since 1973. That's incredible.
There are not a lot of businesses that stick around for even 50 years, let alone personal injury law firms.
If you have been injured in an accident or hit by a company vehicle, then turn to the law firm that will fight for you. Visit joegomezlaw.com.
And remember, Gomez Law fights.
My brother-in-law died suddenly, and now my sister and her kids have to sell their home. That's why I told my husband we could not put off getting life insurance any longer. An agent offered us a 10-year, $500,000 policy for nearly $50 a month. Then we called SelectQuote. SelectQuote found us identical coverage for only $19 a month, a savings of $369 a year.
Whether you need a $500,000 policy or a $5 million policy, SelectQuote could save you more than 50% on term life insurance.
For your free quote, call SelectQuote at 1-800-350-5858. That's 1-800-350-5858. Or go to SelectQuote.com. 1-800-350-5858. That's 1-800-350-5858.
SelectQuote. We shop. You save. Full details on example policies at selectquote.com/commercials.
Flight by Yuengling is the next generation of light beer. For those who don't follow trends, but craft them. Flight by Yuengling is 12 ounces of uncompromised refreshment from America's oldest brewery. With only 2.6 grams of carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Don't just raise a glass, raise the bar. Flight by Yuengling. Available wherever beer is sold. DG Yingling & Son Incorporated, Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Please enjoy responsibly.
Hey, Cowboys fans. Want to kick off tailgate season with the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders, Rowdy, and a Dallas Cowboys legend? Stop by the HEB Plus, located at 4100 New Braunfels Avenue in Macrelis Market, San Antonio, from 9 a.m. to noon on Sunday, October 5th. You'll even have a chance to enter to win tickets to an upcoming Dallas Cowboys home game, as well as tour the Hall of Fame bus and more. Don't miss out as we roll into town for the Dallas Cowboys Tailgate Tour presented by HEB.
Hey, San Antonio, multiple tours overseas, years of protecting the country. It all adds up at University of Maryland Global Campus. Earn up to 90 credits for prior learning, military experience, and training toward our low-cost degree and certificate programs. We call that credit where credit is due. For over 75 years, our dedicated success coaches have been helping service members achieve their goals. Get started with local support and online and hybrid courses right here in San Antonio. Visit UMGC at San Antonio or umgc.edu/SATX.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. We are working an accident, Loop 410 eastbound at Airport. It's in the left lane, causing a little bit of a delay from McCullough. 35 northbound, 1604 to Olympia Parkway. This road work has the roadway reduced to one lane, a 30-minute delay now. Slow from O'Connor. 35 lower level southbound Flores to I-10. We've got some ongoing road work. It's got the roadway reduced to one lane. 90 eastbound, that's starting to fill in. Between 211 to 410 should take you about 15 minutes to get through. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA Time Saver Traffic.
San Antonio Sports Center.
Last night we had a doubleheader in Monday Night Football. The Dolphins improved to get their first win, beating the Jets 27-21 despite a gruesome injury to Miami's wide receiver Tyreek Hill, who appears to have had a dislocated knee. While the Broncos crushed the Bengals 28-3. In Major League Baseball news, Texas Rangers manager Bruce Bochy and the Raiders have agreed to mutually part ways. I'm Rob Thompson for 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
From the studios of San Antonio Sports Star, reaching more sports fans than any station in South Texas. Welcome to the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Good morning, everybody. Whoop, whoop. 7:02 on the Morning Huddle, 94.1. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. You just heard Rob sniffing in some of the
I'm sorry.
Smelling salts.
Is my mic on?
Is that what that is?
Amyl nitrite.
Yeah, saying stuff. Anal what?
Amyl.
Oh. It's like, oh my God. Where'd you get that? The anus store?
Is that Hispanic fly?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. All right. So we were talking about the idea of Kirk Cousins being traded to the Bengals, and obviously that comes with a great financial burden, and you could say the Falcons don't have to trade him. The Falcons would love nothing more than to trade Kirk Cousins. This is a mutually beneficial relationship. And Claymore asked in the chat, he's like, AJ, what do you mean the Bengals have a chance of losing Jamar Chase? Now, when I say losing Jamar Chase, I don't mean like losing him off of the team.
No, he'll force his way out.
I mean losing him, like the coach losing his allegiance.
He'll force his way out. He'll force his way out. He'll drop his, the socials. It'll disappear, and the next thing you know, he will.
I don't know that he'd do that because he and Joe Burrow are so close.
I think he's come to a point in his career that he's realizing that just because it looks good, it ain't good for me.
But I think Jamar Chase might do the move.
He's the most important player in Cincinnati, even more than Burrow. Right
no
now.
way.
Oh, no. Let me tell you why. No, Burrow's the cornerstone. Burrow will never leave. Burrow will be a Bengal until they die. But what Chase brings is the lure of possible success. Those two have to stay together. But one I know will never leave. You gotta keep him happy, man. You gotta make him the shining reason why you come here. Because Joe's here, but you can't trust he's gonna play. If they're ever gonna get better, you're gonna have a player apart from Joe. It's gotta be there. I gotta trust that there's something else to make me want to get there. I know Burrow's not leaving. They're not gonna let him go. But this guy is electric, and as much as Burrow can change a game, so can he. And that's all they've got. The death nail with Cincinnati was when it wasn't his contract, it was the T. Higgins deal. When they signed T. Higgins, that's the dude that they should have never signed. And he's overpaid.
Yeah.
So it makes it even worse. I would be doing everything I could to get rid of him. And it does two things. First of all, I got a wide receiver right now that's feeling left out. My offense is terrible. I'm not even getting the ball. I can't even help. I'm not even able to help. I find myself a quarterback as cheap as possible. And that's the thing with Kirk. I'm not sure. That's a big-ass salary to bring.
It is.
So you're going to have to either match it with Hendrickson. And if I'm Cincinnati, I can't get rid of that. But I might be able to get rid of T. Higgins.
I don't think T. Higgins can go anywhere. I mean, they just signed him. Like it's
$115 million, right?
Something like that.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, I do think and Jamar Chase can't, I mean, he just signed an extension. Both he and Higgins, they're not going anywhere anytime soon,
aren't they?
But what is possible is when I say you can lose Jamar Chase, I'm saying Jamar Chase can say, I'm done with Zach
That's
Taylor.
My greatest fear. I can't. I have to keep him in on the. And maybe he can say Zach Taylor, and that might be. I might need a coach that or a player other than Burrow to say that. But I cannot let Jamar Chase leave. That is the one thing. That's the only other thing that you've got going for you. Literally.
The problem with bringing on Kirk Cousins is
it's a lot of money.
You already have a very highly paid quarterback. Now you would have a second very highly paid. I mean, it would be financial.
Well, you'd have to
it'd
lose.
Be a nightmare.
You'd have to lose T. Higgins. I'm trying to make salaries match. And I'm not sure how much Atlanta would even want a T. Higgins because I don't think he's that good. But he would certainly help, and it would also kind of extricate some salary. But you're adding this, like we just talked about, an extended. You're going to have him for a couple years. I know two things. Zach Taylor is not going to be the head coach of the Cincinnati Bengals next year for a lot of reasons, and it might not even be his fault. Just his GM won't pay anybody or won't do. And secondly, his wide receiver's now out.
Yeah.
And now his wide receiver's upset because you can't get the backup quarterback to throw him the ball, and that's the inexcusable sin.
Okay, someone on the chat said, "What about Shedeur Sanders or Dylan Gabriel?"
It's a slot pull, maybe.
First of all.
I don't think there's any there.
If Jake Browning can't play behind this offensive line, neither can those guys.
Yeah.
I think, and this would be an option, because this is a sort of a win for both teams, a Joe Flacco to Cincinnati trade, because Joe Flacco can give you at least a pulse at quarterback, and with Cleveland, it forces their hand to the future, which they need to do anyway.
But that line... I mean, at least Browning can run away from those dudes.
He sure couldn't last night.
But yeah, mud. I can't imagine Flacco under that kind of air assault. Where they sit today, I think when you wake up this morning, they have got to realize that this season is done. I mean, there's no, even if Burrow's back in a month, why would I play this guy? Why would I put any more mileage on those tires? He's out this year. That's a foregone thing. Unless I do something today.
Yeah.
I have to be ready by, I got 10 days. This Sunday's gone. But the week after, I might be able to bring at least a couple of Jimmies to make up for my X's and O's. My Jimmies and Joes can maybe get me someplace to tread water. Because the good news is, Baltimore's not that good. I mean, there is.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there is. The Steelers are phony.
Like it's a fine line because I can't mortgage any of my future because the example is my 4th round picks are really 3rd round picks because when I'm going to be the top 2 or 3 picks in every round.
You are.
So when I'm talking about picking up or trading a 4th round pick, I'm really trading a 3rd round pick to most teams.
But you know what Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase don't want to hear about?
Future.
Next year's draft picks.
Well, they better get used to that crap. I mean, the moment that Joe limped off the field, you were talking about next year. You didn't think about it, but you were.
And you know who also can't really afford to think about next year is Zach Taylor.
Well, no, he's done. He's a dead man walking. And most coaches lose their job for reasons that they're completely out of their control, and this is going to be one of them.
Okay, what about Jimmy Garoppolo?
That's the kind of quarterback I'm talking about. I want a quarterback that when he's gone, I won't miss him.
If I'm the Rams... Matt Stafford's been phenomenal this year, which is funny because everyone was like, "Oh, he's dead." Like,
I didn't think he had a back.
He's been one of the best quarterbacks in the league. The Rams are good enough that it makes sense for them to have security behind Matt Stafford because the Rams are actually playing for something. But Jimmy Garoppolo would be a perfect dice roll, I think, for the Bengals.
I want somebody that shows up that's a professional that has no aspirations of anything other than holding a place. No aspirations of maybe I can get a pro starting contract someplace else. Mm-hmm. Anybody I bring in, you're here for a reason, and that's one, to win games now, and two, to be there when my quarterback goes down, because he's going to go down again. I have to rely on that fact.
Well, here's one more then. Mac Jones.
Well, if I'm San Francisco, I can't let Mac Jones go.
Yeah, probably not.
He's played himself into the position that Purdy was in just a couple years ago.
Yeah,
you're cheap and effective.
I don't know. The Bengals have to do something, though, because they're I mean, last night it looked like Zach Taylor's about to lose this team. And they'll run him out of town at first hint that Jamar or if Joe's on the sideline talking to Jamar and says, let's just figure something else out, it'd be a disaster. Mm-hmm. So I think there's lots of options. They range from Kirk Cousins to Joe Flacco, which is a wide range of particularly of salaries. But I still think Russell Wilson's the best answer because it's a short-term contract, and the Giants would love to get something back for him, and he's – I don't know if Russ is ever going to be great. In fact, I know Russ is never going to be great again, but Russ is going to be good enough in this situation to give you a prayer.
What he does well, you have the manpower to do, and he's still got one of the best deep balls in the game. So you've got two dudes that want to go do that, and at least it'll keep him happy even if you're losing. So I get the idea, but I also know that if I'm New York, I don't have to do anything today, and so I can drive a bargain to the point where I'm not sure if I'm Cincinnati, I'm ready to go there.
Claymore says Garoppolo would be perfect to do what exactly, AJ? To be a Band-Aid until Joe Burrow can come back.
And a guy
to give you – because right now, your goal with a backup quarterback, to me, if you – like, let's say your quarterback is going to miss 8 games. If your backup quarterback can go 4-4, he is a hero. That is hero's work to go 4-4 in an 8-game loss.
Cooper Rush – probably it's going to end up making $20 million because of a 4-game stretch in his career.
Yeah.
And deserves it.
And Jimmy Garoppolo's been in this league a long time. He's been a reliable backup in this. I would never want Jimmy Garoppolo to be my starter. I think that ship has sailed.
Well, and I don't want a quarterback with any aspirations to think that he's going to be a starter someplace else. When I sign you, you have 2 jobs, tread water and teach. That's what you're here for.
The great thing is, whoever gets traded to Cincinnati understands there's a top 5 quarterback in the league who's going to come back, and I'm going to be on – no matter if I go 8-0, I'm going to be on the pine because Joe Burrow's going to be back.
And you've been so good, if you have been, that I can't let you go. So no aspirations into leaving. No negotiated new contract, nothing. This is what you're here for.
What's the guy's name that took Troy Aikman's job for a little while?
Gosh.
When Troy got hurt and the guy won somebody on the chat will know. They started him in the playoff game.
No, it wasn't Steve Pallure.
They started him in a playoff game.
Yeah, I can see him.
I can't remember who it was.
Berline.
Yeah, Steve Berline. Yeah. I don't think there's any aspirations of that.
I don't want you ever thinking this is your job or any job anywhere else. You're here to park the cars, not drive them.
Yeah, I don't think so. But and that's the beauty of having Joe Burrow is, I mean, it's like when Shador said, "I don't want to go to Baltimore." Like there's a handful of guys. I'm never gonna beat out Lamar Jackson.
Right.
Like you're never gonna beat out Joe Burrow. So just go do the job. I think everybody would understand that. Even Russell Wilson, I think, would understand that.
Well, he does today. I don't think he did a year ago.
Yeah.
I think today he's pretty well aware of it.
So I do think there are some options for him, but they've got to make a move because Zach Taylor should be banging on his GM's door. Please do something because he's going to be gone. He cannot do this.
And Mike Brown responds, we're the Bengals. You know that, right?
Yeah.
We're the least thought of organization in all of football. And you want what? Money?
All right. You know what I want? Carbach. Oh, yes. A refresh. You know what they had on draft over at the golf course yesterday? They had Ziegenbach on the tap there. Guys, they are all over San Antonio, and the beer is fantastic. Nothing goes with a football game like a Carbach. And also, even with the Astros out, in baseball season, Crawford Bock is still the perfect beer for playoff baseball. I believe that. So you're going to be watching some games. The games start today. Start in a few hours. If you can't drink all day if you don't start it early. So if you're going to be watching the games, elevate your beer game a little bit. It's not just a Crawford Bock or the Ziegenbach. They've got Love Street, Hopadillo, something for everybody in their lineup, and it is all over town. Of course, it's in all the stores, but bars and restaurants, almost all the bars and restaurants in San Antonio have an account with Carbach where they've got something either on tap or in a can. So when you're getting into the sports this week, you're watching the baseball, watching the football, do it with a Carbach.
Dallas Cowboys fans, come on down!
It's AJ and Rob from the Morning Huddle,
And you could be the next contestant on The Stat Is Right.
Every week leading up to the week of the Cowboys home game, AJ and Rob toss out a Cowboys player and a stat from the upcoming home game. Passing yards, rushing yards, number of times Dak adjusts his wristband mid-play, or perhaps CeeDee Lamb mouthguard chews per quarter. Whatever. All you have to do is predict that stat, get the closest, and bam! You're headed to Jerry World with a pair of tickets to the next Cowboys home game. Think of it like The Price is Right, but instead of winning a blender, you get to scream, "How about them Cowboys?" inside AT&T Stadium. So study up, Cowboy Nation, and listen to the Morning Huddle to play. The Stat Is Right. Only on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star, South Texas home of the Dallas Cowboys.
Mom, it's like the 80s in here. It's so hot.
It's totally in the 80s. Our AC is bogus.
Call Right Home Services.
At Right Home Services, we love the 80s, just not on your thermostat. Don't get stuck with a bogus AC. The right AC services, the right team, and the right price. 210-444.
The right stuff. Now we can chill, Mom.
Been in a car wreck? Not sure what happens next? Thomas J. Henry knows, because Thomas J. Henry is one of the largest personal injury law firms in Texas. You deserve to get compensated for your injuries. You deserve a law firm that can take your case all the way to trial. You deserve justice. So don't settle for less than you deserve. Get Thomas J. Henry on your side. Visit thomasjhenrylaw.com. Thomas J. Henry, the name you know, the firm you trust. Principal Office, San Antonio.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jason Garrett with Arasti. If you're tired of pain slowing you down from a recent injury or something that's been nagging you for years, we can help. At Arasti, we've earned the trust of over 8,000 physicians by delivering fast, lasting pain relief without painkillers or surgery. Our hands-on approach targets the root cause of pain, and most patients see results in just one visit. No referral needed, and it's covered by most insurance plans. So don't wait. Visit Arasti.com. That's AIRROSTI.com. Arasti. We fix pain fast.
Mellow Mushroom has the best pizza in San Antonio. Mellow delivers the best pizza experience with their delicious dough, premium ingredients, and unique flavors. Delivering a higher order of pizza is the standard. If Mellow can make a pizza this delicious, imagine what they can do with munchies, greens, calzones, and burgers. Mellow Mushroom has San Antonio's best happy hour with food specials and half-off adult beverages. Mellow Mushroom is at 1604 in Stone Oak Parkway. Hang with friends, watch the game, and mellow out at Mellow Mushroom.
You hear that? That's the sound of your business losing money. Legacy phone systems weren't built for today's teams. Quo, formerly OpenPhone, gives your business a smarter way to stay connected. Quo lets you manage calls, texts, voicemail, and contacts all in one place so that you can deliver a seamless customer experience from ring to... Need to take calls on the go? Quo automatically transcribes, summarizes, and highlights next steps from every call, so you never miss a detail. Need insight into what closes a sale? With Quo's AI call tags, you can instantly spot key topics like objections or pricing questions and use those insights to level up every customer interaction. And yes, you can bring your existing number with you for free. Keep your team in sync and your customers happy with Quo. Quo. No missed calls, no missed customers. Try Quo for free at quo.com/sports and get 20% off your first 6 months. That's quo.com/sports. QUO.com/sports.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Turn things all the way up and find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy.
Protect your home and auto by bundling them with Progressive, and you'll have a little less to worry about. But we know you'll find other things to worry about. Like that text you just got from your boss. Hey, call me when you get a sec. Hey, call me when you get a sec. Hey, call me when you get a sec. Oh, hey, call me when you get a sec. Yeah, this is bad. Oh, well, at least you protected your home and auto with Progressive, so you don't have to worry about that. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states.
Dallas Cowboys head coach Brian Schottenheimer goes one-on-one and has some fun with the Morning Huddles, AJ and Rob, Friday mornings.
I mean, literally, when we get done with games and whether we win or lose, my wife she's ready with some suggestions. You know, she'll give me 15 to 30 seconds in the car to kind of unwind, and then she's like, okay, you feel better? I'm like, yeah, I feel better. And then she just starts laying into me like, hey, don't run the ball off the middle on this down, and don't do this, and get the ball to Terp. And I'm like, wow.
Well, I am so happy to hear this, Coach. I'm so happy to hear this.
Something tells me Bill Belichick's girlfriend isn't talking football with him on the car ride home.
No, they're talking entirely different conversation, man.
Brian Schottenheimer's unfiltered look at the Cowboys' upcoming game. Friday mornings, presented by AA Best Bail Bonds on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star. It's the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson.
You can't see me, but I'm crip walking right now.
So I know you got your get.
You can't see my feet.
I don't even know how this. I don't know the edited version of this song.
Oh yeah,
that's why it's time for the doctor to check your ass, fool. Fool. Used to be my ace, and now I want to slick the taste out your mouth. Make them bow down to the row. Effing me, now I'm effing you, little hoe. Oh, don't think I forgot. Let you slide. Let me ride. Just another homicide.
Every time I hear this, I think of I don't know where I was, but there was like this little 12-year-old kid. Like he had the earphones on, and he was standing beside me, just totally throwing it down.
Yeah.
Little 12-year-old white kid just busting right.
That was me, 12-year-old little white kid busting this song.
Going at it, throwing hard, spitting it.
Let's see. Franklin says AJ looks like he can't tell the kids the type of movies he was a star in, but they can see when they're 18 or older. I don't know how to take that.
Gay for pay.
Hey. Pay is pay, right?
Gotta get paid.
Gots to get paid. Gots to get paid. All right. I think we've had enough talk about the stupid Bengals.
They are bottom feeders. And this weekend we start now. Now we're casting off the spent jets, the spent things off of the rocket when it takes off, and that first stage is done, and the fuel tanks fall off. We had a couple teams fall off the NFL rocket this weekend. About 4 teams. Thanks for playing.
I think we can now confidently say the Jets are dead.
Yeah,
nothing can save the Jets. We've already Tennessee. We knew.
New Orleans. I mean, they're going to be valiant in their efforts and defeat. But the intention now is to keep the dudes you want to keep next year healthy and find the holes and get out alive. Is where we have for the next 13 weeks of football.
I think the Raiders and the Bears were playing a game to be one of the teams that fell off.
I think both of them still aspire. I don't think the Raiders realize where they are.
They both play in the divisions they play in are too tough.
The Bears, no, they won 2 straight, man. You're not going to tell them.
I know, no, but what I'm saying is if the Bears hadn't blocked that kick
right.
and the Raiders won,
you're right. But I think the Raiders, they can pretend to be there. I don't think that they're done. But they're done.
You're 1-3 with the Chargers, Chiefs, and Broncos ahead of you.
You're right. They're a dead man walking. But I look at them a little bit different. I want them to aspire to try to win. When I look at Carolina and New Orleans, and now I'm going to stay Cincinnati. Why? What's the point? Now you're trying to be a top 5 pick. That's all. That's the only goal you should have is keep the dudes you want healthy and happy, and find the holes and draft appropriately and get out alive. That's how we do this.
Well, Cincinnati says we're in second place, and Lamar Jackson might not even play this weekend. We don't know.
No, and
but look at the odds there.
Water. Yeah, it's
Bengals are 13-1 to win the division. The Ravens are still favored to win the AFC North, despite being 1-3.
I think that your eye tells you that they can, but they still have that record. No matter how good you think they are, they're still 1-3. I mean, they're no matter what we say they are, you are what your record says you are. So, they're better than that. But I don't believe the Bengals are better than 1-3. Do you believe they're better than that?
Well, the Bengals are 2-2.
Or 2-2, but I mean, they're going to. Do you see another win?
No.
So 2-3, 2-4.
The Bengals are dreadful.
So
they play the Lions next. It's not going to get easier. No, they're in bad shape right now. And the idea that remember, they barely won week 1 against the Browns, and they barely won week 2 against Jacksonville. And in their last 2 games, they have been outscored 76-13 in the last 2 games. That is embarrassing. Man. Detroit, Green Bay on deck. Oh, I can't wait till October 26th when the Bengals play the Jets. Oh, what a game that's gonna be. I hope it's on Sunday Night Football.
The over-under is gonna be 14. 14.5.
Oh, just so terrible. Yeah, I would give up with that if I were them, but that's not how the NFL works because Zach Taylor can't afford to give up.
Well, we are. I'll tell you this: you do get the sense that we're getting close to some of the teams that aren't quite desperate yet, that are going to be in the next couple of weeks, where you get the sense there's going to be something pop loose, that Kirk Cousins is going to land someplace, that there will be some kind of movement. But just because now there's some competition for these positions, so I get the sense it won't be trade deadline stuff, and there never really is a big deal. But I do think we'll see somebody pop from the woodwork here in the next couple of days, couple of weeks.
More likely to get fired by the end of this season, Aaron Glenn or Zach Taylor?
Glenn's good. Glenn's got a nice long contract and still in a soft landing spot. Taylor, done, man. And you don't want to leave a job unfinished, but if I'm him, go get another OC job, rehab your image. You'll get another job in about 5 years, 3-4 years.
All right. We've talked about all the bad football that got played last night, and there was a ton of it. The one team that, well, you know what? The Dolphins looked a little competent, I suppose. They looked okay.
When you're playing the JV,
that
better.
Helps. But they
ran the football.
They could have easily rolled over and died when Tyreek got hurt too, and they kept playing.
They got happy. The rest of the team was like quietly, yes,
right. Okay, let's play a little game here. The Denver Broncos, who I think looked pretty good too. Could you make a case that the Denver Broncos are the best 2-2 team in the NFL?
I like Denver. I think their defense is solid. I'm not as down on Bo Nix as you are. I don't know about the best 2-2 team, but
are they better than Kansas City?
No.
Okay.
No.
That's really the only competition. Yeah. I mean, they're certainly better than Cincinnati. They're certainly better than New England. Them and the Chiefs are the only AFC teams that are 2-2. In the NFC, it's Washington, who I think they're better than.
Yeah, they're better than Washington.
Minnesota, who I think they're better than right now.
Yeah, well, given quarterback situation, yeah. And the thing is,
and I don't know that JJ's much better.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I mean, we have 2 good quarters in McCarthy, and I have 2 bad quarters. I don't know, but they do get a wide receiver back here in a week or so. They do get some talent back, so I'm not done with Minnesota yet. But
Chicago?
No, Denver's better than them.
Atlanta?
On a neutral field, I don't know. It would be close.
And Arizona.
Arizona should be better, but gosh, they can look bad.
Yeah, well, Arizona gets to play Tennessee this weekend. That's
and they lost their running. Losing Connor hurt them, man.
Franklin says the Broncos are not better than the Commanders. Dude, they are. Washington is not very good, and I've seen more. And I was down on Washington. I was actually down on Washington and Denver coming into this season. I'm more down on Washington now than I was.
Well, a lot of it's injuries, and I think, man, boy, getting rid of Robinson, that just the further we get away from that, because that poor dude is.
And part of it is they're beat up.
Yeah, I mean there are some injuries, but their running game, that rookie they've tried. I think that's really hurt them. I think that it hurt Jaden without having Robinson's a good back who now gets sentenced to watching McCaffrey. That was such a strange move all the way around. They shouldn't. I think it's paying Scary Terry, and getting Robinson mad. The ripple effect on that offense is evident.
Now, this is hilarious. Franklin says the Broncos suck and only beat bad teams. They're not better than the Commanders. Meanwhile, the Commanders wins, New York Giants, Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah, I don't. And,
I mean, who are the Commanders beating to say they're better?
I will withhold judgment because they are banged up, and I know that Jaden's that good, that he's capable of doing some stuff when fully functioning. So I get the argument, but right now, head to head, if you're playing, you'd pick the Commanders to beat Denver anywhere.
No way.
I don't think it would happen. Now, fully healthy Jaden and self-actualized and understood and actually targeted Scary Terry and a healthy defense, it would be a better game. But right now, no, they're not better. No.
I don't think, even with those guys, I don't think they're better. I just think that
it would be at least
it'd be a fair fight. But, yeah, right now the Commanders are not – I mean, losing to the Falcons is they were road favorites last week somehow.
And after what I've seen from Atlanta, that'll go on to be one of those embarrassing losses.
Let's see, Claymore says, I was told Washington and the Broncos were supposed to be good this year. Not by me, you weren't.
Well, I think that I still wouldn't – I don't think Denver's bad.
No, but Denver's not good.
Yeah, they're hampered by a bunch of – they're one of those bunch of really goods but nobody great on a team. So they're going to be as far as the really goods, and an excellent scheme will take them. But they're going to get beaten because they're under-talented. No.
Yeah, if you're a team that's built on running the ball and playing defense – That's good for a while. It's really hard to win a Super Bowl like that. It's really hard to be great like that.
Sean Payton is a builder, and this team is still a process. They're not done yet. I still trust that they're headed in the right direction. It's just not. There's still some work to be done.
Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see as we start to separate. I mean, it's only week 4. We've been through 4. I guess we've been through 4 weeks.
But we know who you are now. There's no pretending.
Yeah, everybody's. There's still a couple teams that I'm uncertain on.
The Colts, we still some questions. But
I got to give the Colts. Colts are better than I thought they were for sure.
But we know who you are.
But there are some games this weekend that there are teams that cannot afford to lose this weekend because then you become unserious. I look first at the San Francisco 49ers, who are playing at the Rams. They're in real danger. The 49ers are of, like, there's no way for us to believe in you anymore.
There's a lot of things going on. I mean, Kyle Shanahan should have that job for life. Because I believe it's not. But when you're losing like that, and with a team that is so often hurt, I think you need to reevaluate how you're handling your athletes. Look deeper, because I've never seen a franchise go through this many injuries. Over 3 years, no one can stay on the field.
This team it's crazy. This team is 3-1, and it feels like they're 1-3. Like it feels like disaster has come upon them. I don't know how. I mean, these guys aren't. Bosa's not going to grow his knee back. Like they're. And the craziest part is McCaffrey hasn't even gotten hurt
yet.
You know it's coming. You know it's coming. Yeah, they're in bad shape. I mean, the loser of the Texans-Ravens game is basically dead in the water.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this was the AFC North favorite and the AFC South favorite preseason. I mean, hell, the Ravens are still the AFC North favorite. But one of those teams is going to be 1-4. Well, 1-4. That's going to be a dead body on the side of the road.
With the rise of Jacksonville and the rise of the Colts, somebody's got to fall. There's losses that have to be distributed, and there they went.
And quite frankly, I don't know. I mean, the Bengals, I think they're already dead. But, I mean, if they lose a home game this weekend, which they're probably going to lose, they're a heavy favorite. I don't know what the answer is, but they're going to have to figure something out. And then Chargers-Commanders, I think, is maybe the game of the weekend. I think that's one of the better games this weekend. The other game, the Monday night game next week for once, unlike this weekend, I'm interested in Chiefs at the Jags. Because
that, to me, is the game of the week.
I want to know if the Jags are real.
Yeah, to me, as far as interesting matchups, that's the best one. We have to wait till Monday to get it.
Yeah.
Because Jacksonville might very well be the kind of team that's just going to get a little bit better every week, and by the time you play them in week 15 or 16, Etienne's getting 90 yards a game, and you don't know what to expect offensively. They look like a team that's getting better.
A lot of argument in the chat over who the best team in the NFC is.
It's the Rams.
I think it's the Rams, and quite frankly, I don't think it's very close. Like, I think the Rams are I saw the Rams and the Eagles play, and I know the Eagles won. The Rams are a better football team than the Eagles.
I don't care whether you win or not. When it matters, you can't have a football team that can't complete one pass in a half. I don't care how you won. I don't care if you're running the single wing option or whatever it is. You in the NFL, if you can't do that or don't even try, eventually defeat is imminent.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about the Rams because the Rams' schedule, they beat the Texans and the Titans.
I do want to see a game where somehow Nakua is taken out of it. I want to see what.
Good luck.
I know, but I want to. Eventually, it'll happen. There's enough good DCs out there that they're gonna have to take somebody away, and I think. Nakua's the killer. Devontae is the knife in the back he just burns you deep. But I would rather be beat by him and just blanket Nakua. But like you just said, there's McVay is a witch, and he is a guy who just. I thought it was just Cooper Kupp. I did. I thought it was Kupp, and he was born to it, and he just knew how to find a hole in his zone. And then another dude with even more athletic ability comes in and does the very same thing. It's McVay. It's not he found the right dudes, but I want to see a defense figure that out and then find out what the Rams do.
It's like it's Edelman and Amendola on steroids. Like it's just a way better version of that.
And until somebody takes them out, they're going to continue beating you because it's a running game that gets you 8 yards a carry kind of stuff. It's a guaranteed 8-yard tush push. You can't cover him.
Tony said Devontae becoming this deep threat at 32 is so backwards. This is the thing, though. Devontae,
he doesn't have 32 years of play. Yeah,
he has stayed elite.
We hadn't played much.
He's just been on teams with no hope throwing him the football.
Well, they're not even throwing him the football. He just hadn't had a lot of downs because his teams have been awful. No, he's 32, but he's got a 29-year-old body. You know what I mean? So, no, this is such a perfect situation for him. What an ideal landing spot.
Oh, yeah. That is one of the biggest offseason moves that I've seen so far. All right, let's take a little break. When we come back, we will we'll take a break from football, just a little one. We'll be back to football, don't you worry. But I do want to get into the baseball playoffs coming up tonight, or coming up this afternoon. We're like 4 hours away. We will also have an hour-long, at least, dissertation on the lady basketball game tonight between the Aces and the Fever. We're going to have a deep dive. It's the Morning Huddle 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Do you know what B-folate is? I didn't know until I went and saw Dr. Jacob Torres at the Institute for Functional Health the other day. B-folate, you see, helps you digest heavy proteins like red meat. I didn't know what that was, but when I went to see Dr. Torres last week for my annual checkup, we noticed that there was some interesting blood work. See, the interesting thing about going to see Dr. Torres is while you might be going to walk into for weight loss, you're bringing on the entirety of the Institute for Functional Health. And when you start a weight loss program, you're going to go through a little bit of blood work. And they're going to find out the underlying problems or issues you might be facing that you didn't know might be keeping you from losing weight. That's why you go to a place like the Institute for Functional Health, the professional medical guidance that you get, whether it's just your day-to-day health or if you're in there to lose some weight like I did when I first walked in the door. B-folate's going to help. It always has. And I upped my prescription. That's something you would have not known if you'd have just gone to a normal doctor. You went to Dr. Torres, and they did the underlying work that kind of leads to success. And that's why he's been so successful with so many people just like me, just like you. So if you're not feeling right and you haven't had much success losing weight and shots and pills are not in your future, I want you to call Dr. Torres today. The number is 210-468-1891. His website is iffhealth.com. Listen, he's helped people just like you live a much healthier, longer life. Call him today. Find out why we've been so successful, and I'm sure you'll jump on this train, and before you know it, you're going to come on by and thank me later.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. Just cleared one of our trouble spots. That wreck at Loop 410 eastbound at Airport just cleared. Now we got a new trouble spot at 35 northbound at Evans, northeast side of town. Accident in the right lane. This wreck is in the construction zone, so it's causing delays back to O'Connor, about 55 minutes. On 35 upper level, southbound, the connector to westbound I-10, we've got some road work, and it is blocking the right lane of that I-10 westbound connector ramp. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by the Harlem Globetrotters. This isn't just a game. It's a once-in-a-generation event. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Come be a part of a legacy that never stops. Be there when history is made. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Get your tickets today at harlemglobetrotters.com.
Davis Law Firm secures important verdicts and settlements for Texans hurt in a car, truck, or 18-wheeler wreck. Many in the millions of dollars. No case is too big or too small. And remember, there's no fee unless we win. So if you want more, call the Fours. Davis Law Firm San Antonio, 444-4444.
For a limited time, get a free K5 reverse osmosis drinking water system when you purchase a Connecticut water softener. Clean, great-tasting water at your kitchen sink. Hurry before they're gone.
Call 656-PURE, Connecticut.
Guys, this season it's game on at Synergenics and Low T Center, the MVPs of testosterone replacement therapy. Ready to tackle low energy and achieve your health goals like a pro? We've got the winning game plan with personalized TRT. Book a free consultation and automatically entered for a chance to win autographed sports memorabilia or tickets to a major sporting event. Female patients also eligible. For more information or to book your appointment, go to trtmvp.com. That's trtmvp.com.
Hey, listen up, San Antonio. Many of the successes you've had began with a great opportunity. Now, here's another one. Get started on your degree or certificate in San Antonio. Choose from more than 135 degree and certificate programs, faster onboarding, and more from University of Maryland Global Campus. Get personalized local support services and take online or hybrid courses right here in San Antonio. Visit UMGC at San Antonio or umgc.edu/SATX.
We love high school football and a team you can always count on. Quartermoon Plumbing, Heat, and AC. Quartermoon is here to tackle the toughest challenges, from plumbing mishaps to AC troubles, with the same dedication and passion that drives a winning touchdown. Our playbook is simple: fair prices, expert service, and a commitment to local families. Quartermoon Plumbing, Heat, and AC, your winning solution for a comfortable home. Proudly serving our community with local hospitality. From the penthouse to the outhouse to the schoolhouse, call Quartermoon Plumbing, Heat, and AC.
License number TACLA 141074E M16004.
Football season is at Tamalitos Mexican Restaurant with daily specials that hit harder than a linebacker and game day plates that score big. Tamalitos is your go-to plate. Proud sponsor of the San Antonio Sports Star Fall Golf Tournament. Tamalitos, where every bite's a touchdown.
Your fantasy roster is set, the Smack Talk is heating up, and this season ESPN Bet is giving you more ways to ride with your squad. Introducing the ESPN Bet Fan Center, where you can instantly link and bet on your fantasy teams right in the ESPN Bet app. An enhanced sports betting experience only from ESPN Bet, the sportsbook for sports fans. Make the connection today with ESPN Bet Fan Center and the ESPN Fantasy app. ESPN Bet Sportsbook, download the app today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
Protect your home and auto by bundling them with Progressive, and you'll have a little less to worry about. But we know you'll find other things to worry about. Like that text you just got from your boss. Hey, call me when you get a sec. Hey, call me when you get a sec. Hey, call me when you get a sec. Oh, hey, call me when you get a sec. Yeah, this is bad. Oh, well, at least you protected your home and auto with Progressive, so you don't have to worry about that. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states.
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Swapping out your tires? There's nothing like it. With eBay, you find the feel you're looking for. From smooth highway rides to grip for rough terrain. Get all the tires you need at prices you'll love. eBay. Things people love.
This is Jason Minix. You're listening to 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Oh, this gets me hyped up. Didn't happen yesterday. I kept hoping someone would start a fight with me, and
nah, we're good-natured golfers.
I was going to throw somebody's ass in a pond.
I could see that
happening.
I
was ready. I was ready. I was sauced up. I was ready. One guy, you try me.
Hey, come on, man.
Oh, man.
And that's Rob, right? Come on, man.
Come on, man.
It didn't come to that.
It didn't come to it, unfortunately.
We had good people there.
There was good ones.
You know, at those kind of tournaments, when you're playing slow, it's because you're taking shots. So nobody's upset.
Yeah. Everybody's chill.
Taking their time.
Everybody's chill. Although one guy, I made a joke. I was like, so there's too many of you on the team here. You guys have too many people on your team. Okay. We're like, we're two teams. Got real defensive all of a sudden. I was like, I was joking, Bubba. Like, don't worry.
We don't care.
We don't care. 8 of you on the green. Ain't my problem.
Keeping in mind, we had a golf tournament, and we had a team walk in with a straight face and turn in a scorecard with a 49 on it.
49.
They walked in like, yep, we honestly shot in 18 holes, 49 shots.
You mean 94?
Nope, 49.
And looked at us with a straight face and said, I dare you to prove we didn't.
That's true.
And guess what? They won.
They're the big winners.
We couldn't prove us one.
Big winners.
Because not only did they lie, everybody else on that top 3 lied too.
Oh, yeah, everybody does lie at those events, but 49, I pointed it out in the post, like when I was giving out
the best score in the world.
49 is ridiculous.
I pointed out. I said, "Listen, man, I know everybody's pencil whipping here. This is egregious. Like, I'm embarrassed for you.
Like,
at least put it in the 60s, not the 40s.
We have no proof. This is allegedly.
Okay.
But 49.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
I think those guys should have been at Bethpage Black on Friday and Saturday. I'm just saying, our best guys were in San Antonio. We didn't send our best.
That's the truth.
To the Ryder Cup.
That's the truth.
They came to the real event, the one that mattered,
That's
the Monday.
Truth. That's right. That's right.
49. You think they'd have taken down? You think Hovland would have had a chance against those guys?
If you ain't playing on Monday, or you're even playing in the big leagues.
Are you even really working?
Are you even really around? Right. I don't think they were, man.
Man, thank everybody for coming out. You can shoot a 49. We don't care. We'll see you in the fall.
Yep, great time, and yeah, it's one of my it's one of our favorite days of the year, certainly. Getting all you guys out there and hanging out. All right, wild card action starts today. Oh yes, let's start with the Tigres and the Guardians. Scoobly Doobly and Gavin Williams. The Tigers are about minus 165 favorites this morning. I say this morning at noon. This is basically a coin flip series price.
They can rewrite a narrative.
Yeah.
The good news is,
after that big melt,
everything that's happened in August and July, way back when, forget about it. It's over. You're here. You made it.
Yeah.
Go do it. But the moment they think it's early September, the moment this series is over.
What I do in a short series, you got a 3-game series here with no off day, which means nobody can pitch twice. Scooble is going to pitch. The Tigers they'll ride him till his arm falls off. Yep. If he gives up 5 runs, he'll keep pitching because
what else they got?
What else do you got? So you can bet.
What do you figure? 7 innings better?
I was there. I'm guessing on at least on Underdog. I haven't looked, but on the betting sites, you can go over 18.5 outs at plus 150. So
not even 7. Oh, right at 7.
If you think he's going to go into the 7th inning, you think he's going to get an out in the 7th, which I think he will. You can get plus 150 on that. So yeah, I like that bet. I think that he does a lot, and I would bet the Tigers today just because this is their game. This is the one they got to win.
You better, man. You can again. He goes out today, throws a good game, they win. Everything that happened, it's over. That forget about it.
When you're the Tigers, you've got Scooble Day, and then hoping to win one out of 2 coin flips. Like you're just hoping that it lands on yours one of these times. You've got to win this one. The Tigers' entire series is on this game. If they lose this game, they might as well go home. The Padres and the Cubs get a little after a 2:00 start. It's going to be Nick Pivetta and Matt Boyd, and it's another close one. Cubs minus 115. I kind of like the Padres in the series. I think that Matt Boyd's had a really nice season. It's a great story. But the fact that he's starting game 1 of a playoff series is a little concerning for me with the Cubs. And
instead of Imanago,
instead of anybody that I would trust to be a game 1 playoff starter, I don't know that the Cubs have one.
Well, they've got the Japanese kid.
He's not been good for the last month. Shota has not been great. He's Korean, by the way.
Oh, sorry, Asian. My bad.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
Jeez, it's so disrespectful on my part. So disrespectful. Actually, I don't know. I think he might be Japanese. I just wanted to make you feel bad for a minute.
Yikes! I didn't know.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I think he actually is Japanese. I just wanted to make you feel guilty for a minute.
I did for just a brief second.
It's like, I want to be like, oh, yeah, they've got he's a Mexican warrior, and like, oh no, that guy's Dominican.
What?
Oh my God, I feel terrible.
How long have you been pregnant? You're not pregnant? Oh.
That's my favorite. Oh, when's the baby due?
Baby due.
Oh, what baby?
You're not Korean.
Oh, honey.
When's your Japanese baby?
Honey,
due?
You're pregnant.
You're not pregnant and you're Korean?
You might not realize this, but you're gonna go to the bathroom one day and you're gonna hear a real loud splash and a cry.
Oh man.
That's always That's the most hilarious things on the shows where they're like,
they didn't know they were pregnant.
Like the women who are so fat that they don't even realize when they get pregnant.
Oh, when they just give birth, like what?
Yeah, and it's like, I love, I love shows about extremely fat people. I don't know why I'm attracted to that show. Like what I do.
Why?
I think because there's so much emotion involved with them. All fat people, like really, really fat people, are extra emotional.
Right.
So I loved The Biggest Loser when that was on.
Nope.
I loved Celebrity Fat Camp. Where it'd be the big fat, all the celebrities that had gotten
like
fat.
Carney Wilson. And
Yeah. But I mostly love the ones where it's got to be like an intervention. Like the women are getting up to like 600 pounds. Dudes too. Dudes
Put
are.
down the pizza.
I like both of them, but with the women, often those women that are that big, they'll be like, I didn't even realize I was pregnant. I just thought that, because their bodies don't.
Like you don't
they're
miss
not.
your
It's not
monthlies?
normal. Well, yeah, but their bodies don't do that normally anyway because their bodies are so messed up from all the but then they'll just be like, yeah, I went to drop a growler and there was a baby in the toilet. It's like, what?
God,
It's so great. There is nothing better than that, except maybe shows about Siamese twins. That might be, or conjoined twins we call them now, not Siamese anymore. That's a disrespectful term.
We use Korean.
No, conjoined.
Oh.
Not Korean twins. Conjoined.
So what is the one with the 2 heads and 1 body?
That's Abby and Brittany. That's conjoined twins. Yes,
okay.
yes, conjoined twins. I don't know how we got to this from the Cubs game.
It's still weird thinking about it.
You lost me.
Yeah.
You took an exit knife. Last thing I could think about was, how did they get pregnant?
I know.
There's one thing. How did you not know? And the other one was, who's the dad?
Who's responsible for this?
Who dove into that?
Well,
I know.
There's always one.
Okay, that is far past my limit.
You tie a rope around your waist and go in, and like, if I'm not back in an hour, send help.
Why is there a crane at this house? He's diving in, buddy.
So she's pregnant?
All right, back to the baseball. Thank you, guys. You grow up. Yankees. Yankees, Red Sox. A matchup. It's kind of offense versus defense here. Offense versus pitching, hitting and pitching. The Yankees have obviously a pretty deep lineup. The Red Sox have Garrett Crochet pitching today, and they've got the best relief pitcher.
I like the Sox here, man. I do.
It's going to be tough, man.
Part of me is wanting a sad Yankee fan, and I know, Wookie, you're out there. I'm sorry. I just can't. Once we're out of the regular season, the Yankee stuff's all fine and dandy. That was cute. It was fun, but I never will root for a Yankee pinstripe in postseason.
Oh,
ever.
The only team I'll cheer for them against is the Red Sox.
Yeah, this is one of those enemy. It's like Iran-Iraq war. Somebody's going to lose. I'll be fine.
I hate the Red Sox the most. I do think that game one with Fried and Crochet on the mound, I think we're going to get a low-scoring game. I think it's going to be like a 2-1 ball game. Like it's going to be serious. It's going to be serious pitching today. You're right. The bullpen specifically, you get to that bullpen, it's better for the Sox. And then the Reds and the Dodgers, Hunter Green and Blake Snell. The Dodgers minus 205. Ooh, that's a big number in a playoff game for a Reds team that played their asses off to get here. When's the last time the Reds even mattered?
79.
And they're a decent pitching team. Like, this is a pretty solid pitching team. It's tough to bet against the Dodgers.
I hope David has that rock in the slingshot. That's what it's going to take.
But I think what I'll play today is Reds plus 1.5. You can get that at minus 120 just for them to not get blown out. That's kind of what I'd hope for today. All right. I want to get into some NFL power ratings on the other side and see where we agree and disagree. It's the Morning Huddle 94.1.
The Morning Huddle with A.J. Hoffman and Rob Thompson. KTFM, Floresville.
This report is sponsored by the Harlem Globetrotter. This isn't just a game. It's a once-in-a-generation event. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Come be a part of a legacy that never stops. Be there when history is made. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Get your tickets today at harlemglobetrotters.com.
Pork rinds are the crunch time hero of the snack aisle. Low carb, college impact, and high in protein, so you can keep the energy high without the guilt. The porkrinds.com Instagram will make a crunch time donation with each share of the Crunch Time Hero college football post, with each share equaling a $1 donation to the Archer Foundation, a nonprofit dedicated to helping families dealing with DIPG, DMG, pediatric brain cancer. Share on Instagram today and grab yourself a bag of Southern Recipe pork rinds at HEB.
The right stuff. Mom, it's like the 80s in here. It's so hot.
It's totally in the 80s.
Call Right Home Services.
Don't get stuck with a bogus AC. 210-444.
Fuel up like a champ at Tamalitos Mexican Restaurant, your San Antonio spot for daily lunch specials and game day flavor. Proud sponsor of the San Antonio Sports Star Fall Golf Tournament. Swing by Tamalitos today, where every bite is a win.
Progressive knows if you have to choose between everyday life and your boat, boat wins.
What are you going to do? Take the boat out for a spin or go mail something? Boat wins! Are we cleaning the patio or taking the boat out fishing? Boat wins! Are we skipping that eye exam to go sailing? Boat wins!
Rescheduling eye exams can be a nightmare.
All right, fine. Eye exam, then boat. Yeah!
With Progressive, you can bundle your boat with your home or auto and save with a discount and spend more time enjoying those savings on your boat. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states and situations.
Hi, my name's Jason Thompson. I've been representing people injured in traffic collisions here in San Antonio for more than 30 years. After a collision, I've spoken to many people who wanted to believe that the other driver's insurance company would be fair and they really didn't need an attorney. They thought that the insurance company would pay their medical bills and do the right thing. I wish that were true, but trying to go it alone is a big, big mistake. If you have been injured, please know the other driver's insurance company has adjusters and attorneys working against your interest. If insurance companies were trying to get to heaven, I'd be out of a job, gladly. That is just not the world we live in, though. Call me as soon as you can if you are injured in a traffic collision. I do not charge anything to review your case with you. I'll tell you what you need to do and what you should not do. If you want a smart and fair result, you'll need to make smart decisions along the way. And that is what I do. You and I will make smart decisions for you and your family, and we'll get justice and fair results. My number, 210-900-0400. That's 900-0400. Or go to my website, alawyerforus.com.
Keeping your engines healthy means protecting them in season and out. Experts trust Stable to do that, and third-party testing confirms it. Stable is the industry leader in preventing fuel-related issues, no matter if you use it in your car, boat, or outdoor power equipment. In season or out, at every fill-up, or when you store. Start with Stable.
If you're 55 or older and into that whole saving money thing, T-Mobile has an exclusive phone and internet bundle just for you. Right now, get 2 unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for just $30 each per month with AutoPay, plus taxes and fees. And with 5G home internet, setup is easy with just 1 cord and no technician needed, which is great if you're also into that whole keeping it simple thing. Switch now and experience the best mobile network in the U.S. Visit your local store to start saving. T-Mobile, it's better over here. Based on analysis by Ookla of speed test intelligence data Q4 2024 to Q1 2025. Ookla trademarks used under license. Unlimited on our network. Customers on voice plan may notice speeds lower than other customers and further reduction if using more than 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video streams and SD on this plan. Home internet pricing after $20 and monthly bill credit plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from Newstalk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. We'll start with some good news. Just cleared that wreck at 35 northbound at Evans. That was quite a bit of a backup, so it is starting to open up a little bit, but still some delays through the area. 1604 westbound Northwest Military Highway. That stall is off to the right shoulder, and a stall at 410 eastbound Babcock, left shoulder blocked. On 35 upper level, southbound, that connector to westbound I-10 downtown got some ongoing road work. Right lane of the I-10 westbound connector ramp is blocked. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA Time Saver Traffic.
San Antonio Sports Center.
Last night we had a doubleheader in Monday Night Football. The Dolphins improved to get their first win, beating the Jets 27-21 despite a gruesome injury to Miami's wide receiver Tyreek Hill, who appears to have had a dislocated knee. While the Broncos crushed the Bengals 28-3. In Major League Baseball news, Texas Rangers manager Bruce Bochy and the Rangers have agreed to mutually part ways. I'm Rob Thompson for 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
This Sports Center update brought to you by Twin Peaks.
From the studios of San Antonio Sports Star, reaching more sports fans than any station in South Texas. Welcome to the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
On the Morning Huddle, 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. How you holding up in there, Vic?
I'm good. I'm good so far.
No Edwin today, so I know.
I know, I'm by myself. I already went twice.
Oh, man, you're sneaky today.
Yeah.
Twice?
Very sneaky.
Yeah, I'm up for number 3 here in a minute.
Oh,
Lord.
Gee. I don't know how he does it, man.
I lose weight, though.
Well, yeah, I guess so. All right, I wanted to take a look at ESPN.com had their power rankings updated today. We've talked about the bottom 3 that we know are the 3 worst teams. I'm going to have you guess, Rob, who's dead-ass last on this list? The worst team in the NFL.
Well, I would put Carolina just because I think they have 0, but they got to win. They got a nice little.
Yeah,
win
they're 28th on the list.
The worst team I've seen play this year is the Titans, no doubt.
They are 32. They are dreadful. Their offense is so pathetic. They are averaging, listen to this number, 1.8 red zone visits per game.
That's over 60 minutes. They get inside the 20, a little over 1 time a game.
They did not, the game against the Texans, they reached the red zone 0 times. Wow. 0 times.
Yeah,
they are awful.
And I don't really
And they're not better on defense.
No, they're terrible. And, that's part of the process. You got your quarterback, and I do think they've as bad as they are, I'm not out on Cam yet. I think there's some there, both in the game itself, arm and all that, but also as a leader. Some of the stuff he said post-game, that's exactly what I want a kid to say. What is it? No buck, we're ass? Is that what he says?
No buck, we are ass.
We are
right
ass. They need to put that sign up on the locker room. Everybody has to tap it on the way out the door.
If we
no
keep
buck,
it at buck.
we're ass.
No, if we keep it at buck.
Well, okay, let's keep it
Keep
buck.
it buck.
We're ass. And that should be what you think of the first thing when you walk into practice.
All right, so who's next? Who's the next worst?
New Orleans.
It is New Orleans.
And that's,
they are 31.
Again, that's by design.
I
is
think
where
so,
they're
too.
supposed to be. But Carolina has no excuse. You're 3 years into this, man.
Well, the Jets are 30 now. Dolphins 29, Carolina 28.
And I'm surprised that the Dolphins, they're bad, but they ain't bad. Now if there was a moment when it looked like Tua got kind of teed off on. He was going down and took a headshot.
But he got up smiling.
Yeah, I was kind of shocked. But what I thought at that moment was, if Tua doesn't get up, I can't imagine what this Miami franchise is going to look like.
No,
you know what I mean? My gosh, they're going to completely collapse. But he got up and moved, and I think they're bad, but they ain't terrible.
And I don't know. I mean, they turn the ball over a lot.
Okay, they all of those. Yes.
When they run the ball, they're respectable. And now I guess they're not going to have a choice but to run the ball more without Tyreek Hill for the foreseeable future.
Of all the teams we're talking about 1 and 3 teams. Baltimore's not going to be on this list.
Baltimore is on the power ratings. They are still...
I'd probably put them about 16, 17, 18.
They are... Oh, where are they? How am I not seeing them? Maybe they're not in the league anymore. I don't know.
They've been relegated.
15.
See, that's about... But at 1 and 3...
It feels that way right now. 15, feels almost generous just because their defense is such a mess.
Let's just say we put the Saints logo on the Ravens team.
Okay.
Do you still think that they're better than the 1 and 3?
I mean, the Ravens. The Ravens have put up, like I've seen them put up big numbers. They almost beat the Bills. Probably should have beat the Bills. They are still elite on offense, which the Saints aren't elite at anything.
No, but their defense, when you look at 30 some odd points a game,
it's dreadful.
And I think we're giving Baltimore rightly some credit they don't deserve, maybe, but from current output. But I have a very poor outlook for Baltimore.
You should.
I think in 3 weeks we're going to be talking about Baltimore like, okay, who's going to pay for this kind of stuff?
Oh, it's their defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Who, by the way, is a first-year guy. He's going to be fired. The real problem is John Harbaugh won't say whether Lamar is going to play this week against the Texans. He doesn't know yet, or he doesn't want to tell us yet. The Ravens, 4-10 over the last 6 seasons when Lamar doesn't play.
And that's Cooper Rush, right?
It's Cooper Rush, yeah.
It might not be the worst thing that happens to Baltimore is to get a quarterback in there to do something a little different. I don't know.
This is a real battle that we're about to see between the Texans' pathetic offense and the Ravens' pathetic defense. And the Ravens' elite offense if Lamar plays and the Texans' elite defense. That's going to be it's going to be an interesting game because it's strength on strength, bad on bad.
It's going to be a rock fight
in that game as well. All right, let's look at the top tier teams.
Because record be damned, but you got to go by it. But for me, this
best team in the league.
Buffalo's still the best team in the league.
They're number 2 here. There's still some concerns about the defense, I think.
I just can't put Philly up there.
Philly's number 1.
I just can't. You can't.
I don't get it.
Tell me the best team in the football
is also the luckiest team.
Can't complete a pass in the second half. You can't tell me that a team that relies on all we got to do is be 3rd and 8. That's all we got to do.
Yeah.
Your whole goal in life is 3rd and 8. That you just can't tell me that that's a winning formula until they actually do it. They're gonna have to prove it to me.
Yeah, it's odd that they and by luck rankings they are the luckiest team in the NFL so far. They could very easily be 0-4. I have a hard time putting them at number 1, but also I think every team is flawed, so it's like, well, somebody's got it. It's almost by default. So outside those 2 undefeated teams, who do you think is next?
For my money, gosh.
I'll give you a hint. The next 2 teams are NFC teams.
Yeah, I was kind of looking that direction. And I don't know who.
Detroit is 3.
Yeah, I was going to say that I would almost put them I don't know. I think they're better than I thought they were. I think that goes without saying. But I don't know if this is as good as they can be.
It's funny because, I mean, Detroit, that first game against the Packers, they looked horrible.
Yeah, and then
they blow out the Bears, and it's like, okay, that's the Bears. And then they beat the Ravens, which at the time seemed like such a great win, and now I'm like, oh.
Anybody can score on the Ravens.
Yeah. I mean,
they've got everything that they should have, but I am much less in on Detroit this year than last year. And maybe it's coordinator loss.
That was my big concern.
I don't know, but I think I might be wrong on this because they're getting better by the week. But I'm not sure. They're not better than the Rams.
The Rams are 4 on the list. The Chargers are 5.
Man, I guess young teams sometimes play down to their comp. Sometimes. But that's the scary thing about Harbaugh and the Chargers. Are they going to stay down there in the mud? Or is the emergence of Marion Hampton everything that they need? That's all that's required for Harbaugh. 28 points in a running back, and I'll get you to the playoffs with 14 wins.
Well, as I was watching that Chargers game, and it says, like, on each one of these things, it says what's their biggest issue. And for them, ESPN points it out, it's pass protection. The Giants, who have a ton of pass rushers, if nothing else, they kicked the Chargers line's ass. They had a 68% pass rush win rate against the Chargers, the Giants' highest single game mark since that metric was introduced in 2017, since it's existed. And Herbert has been hit 47 times this year, second most in the NFL, and their left tackle left the game in a walking boot.
They're going to have to run the ball.
That's a problem.
Well, you're going to have to run the ball to get the play action to work. They've got a running back that you're going to have to key on. As long as he's pulling 4 yards a carry and they can play action and get your guys deep, they're going to be all right. But we saw what this team is limited with. If they're behind, I don't see how this team comes back from more than 14 down. They're just such a plodding team. But that's the kind of way that they're going to win. They're just not. Wait, man, I'm going to give it a month before I prognosticate this is a great team.
The Bucks at 6, your Bucks?
They're living by the seat of their pants. They might be that good. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's any shame in losing to the Eagles, but you could also argue they should have lost more games than that already.
They're really, really good. That's about it.
Chiefs 7.
I got to see one more win before I'm all the way in on this, but they were clicking this weekend.
Packers 8. Here's a team that number 9 is a team I'm starting to maybe believe in, and I'm scared to, but I think I kind of believe in the Seattle Seahawks.
Maybe at what point do we go, all right, Sam Darnold, you're really good, and I'm not going to worry about your output ever again. I'm just going to expect goodness.
They're 3-1. Their defense is very good, and Sam Darnold doesn't suck.
And they're running the football. They've got all the right ingredients, but are we in on them yet?
I think I might be.
Okay.
I think I might be. I might.
Okay. So how long? So Sam Darnold took the full season, and then a game or two for Seattle before we're like, all right, this is 18, 19 games worth of solid play. We're down. How long is Danny Dimes going to have to wait? All season into next if he maintains this? Because I'm getting the sense that he looks and feels a lot like Sam Darnold last year.
Yeah, it would have to be a similar thing. Like I need to see a full season of you not. And for Daniel Jones particularly, I need you to stay healthy for a full season.
All those things combined.
Because I keep waiting for Danny to have a hurt neck, because that's what it seems. It's always a hurt neck. But
it feels like, and I'm wondering where they put the Colts on this power ranking, because they lost to the Rams. No doubt they lost to a better team, but they fought. That was all. They did the right things.
That Seahawks Bucks game next week is very intriguing to me. The Indianapolis Colts are 10th. They're the next one on the list. Where they should be. It's mostly self-inflicted wounds. Adonai Mitchell drops the ball going into the end zone, which would have been a touchdown, and instead it's a touchback.
We didn't get a chance to talk about that.
No, what a dope.
How do you go home to mom? How do you go home to your wife?
But Daniel Jones is playing pretty well. Number 11 is Pittsburgh. I don't buy it. I don't buy it at all. And I'll even put them behind number 12, who's the 49ers. I believe 0 in the Steelers, and part of it is Aaron Rodgers is their quarterback.
And they got a defense though, so they're gonna win close games.
They are.
I know
their
you're
defense
gonna give me numbers,
has been dreadful,
but they get to the quarterback. They did.
We have to stop pretending that this is a good defense because they're not. And then 12 San Francisco, 13 Denver, might be a little low. How about the Jags at 14?
With a bullet. I think this weekend showed me a lot. To go into San Francisco, I know the 49ers are beat up. There's lots of reasons and excuses, but they ran the football and they didn't do anything stupid. And that's kind of why Cohen's there, protect and rebuild this fragile quarterback mind that might have just kind of reached its edge. And I feel like Jacksonville could be kind of one of those teams that's going to just plod around and win ugly, and before you know it, they've got a really good team, and you're going to go on the road in the playoffs and play them.
Yeah. And Joel says Seattle lost to the 49ers, and they did. It was week 1. It was, it was the first game for
the
Sam
49ers
Darnold
were
there.
fully healthy.
That was the healthy 49ers. The 49ers aren't that anymore and will not be that again. No, I'm not going to. I mean, yeah, they're going to lose games.
Are good. They're not great. I wouldn't want to play them in Seattle. I can tell you that, but I'm not afraid of them. They don't. What's the best definition I'm taking with me this year is they don't have a Monday player. They don't have a guy like when you wake up on Monday morning, how the hell are we going to beat them?
Yeah, and by the way, the 49ers were losing that game until a minute and a half to go. Like the Seahawks were winning that game. They were in control of that game for the entirety of it until a minute and a half left in the game. So I'm not gonna hold that loss against them too much. I think Seattle's just fine, and particularly because I think defensively they're very good. Middle of the pack number. I mentioned Baltimore's 15. The dead center 16. The Washington Commanders.
Might be a little high.
It might be, and Minnesota's right there with them, and both of them have so many injuries. It's hard to know what they are right now or what they can be.
Yeah.
But I don't particularly trust either one of them.
At this point, if you're the highest you can be at 16 is if you're running with a backup quarterback. I wouldn't place you any higher. I don't care how good you're doing.
Arizona 18.
That's with they got an anchor. I think they're about to fall.
Well, no, they play the Titans this week. They might fall.
In the long term, I just don't trust this team.
I don't either. Atlanta 19, Chicago 20, Patriots 21 might be a little bit low. I'm telling you, if the Patriots could have held on to the football against the Steelers, they'd be 3-1 right now, and we'd be taking them a lot more seriously. They're not bad, despite having, not a whole lot of talent.
Well, they have talent at skill positions. They're starting to round out that. They got a decent couple of running backs that, Diggs ain't awful, and they got a quarterback that can get them the ball. Yeah, they're going to move it.
When Ramondre Stevenson doesn't drop the ball on the ground, they've got a couple of running backs.
Just the little things. I'm not talking big picture here.
Texans 22.
Their defense is enough to put them there. I mean, that defense is elite, and that's enough for you to always be in, the upper. Well, they're not even the upper, but they're right where they should be, because if they didn't have that defense, they'd be sitting next to New Orleans.
But they are averaging 16 points per game. That is just dreadful. The Dallas Cowboys are 23.
Right where they should be.
That feels right to you?
Man, and they should be happy to be there, man.
Sandwiched between, and now a lot of it is, they got a lot of injuries too, particularly on offense, but they're sandwiched between the Texans and the Cincinnati Bengals. That feels like what the Cowboys are.
But I think, they have the massive potential for growth right there. Shoot, they could be headed south along with a couple other teams, but I don't feel that way. I feel like they're going to kind of be right there.
I think the fact that CeeDee Lamb is out and Tyler Booker's out and Cooper Beebe's out and they're still elite offensively says a lot. They are in the discussion for worst defense in football.
We're talking biblically bad.
And no way of getting better. They don't there's no savior coming to this thing.
And you think, just doing the math, the Giants, they gave up nearly 500 yards of total offense. This weekend, that's 1,000 yards in 2 games your defense has posted. That's just no way to go through life, son. It's so awful that it wouldn't surprise me to see some kind of in-season firing. It is beyond belief bad.
We hear Shoddy saying, we're
I expect him to be nice, but at some point,
and also, do we think really firing a coach is going to fix this?
No, but there is a scheme issue, and we can get into the nuts and bolts of the scheme issue. Is if you can't get to the quarterback, you're going to either have to send more guys at the quarterback or get guys that can cover for more than a second and a half. And you can't do that, so you better start sending some guys. And you've got a defensive coordinator who was hired because I don't blitz.
Yeah.
I don't blitz. Hire me because I don't.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how much longer that works for. All right. When we're going to take a little break, we'll have some news on the other side. New news on the other side. It's the Morning Huddle 94.1.
Oh, my goodness, hunters. It is time. We have finally made it. And if you got property you need to work on, you got big plans, I have the answer for you. You need rugged, dependable equipment? Well, Ewald Kubota's got exactly what you need, and they've got great deals on the versatile Kubota equipment going on all around South Texas, like that beautiful Kubota BX and L Series compact tractors. Let me tell you, that is a fine tractor. They're rated #1 in durability and owner experience. The Z-Series mowers are the best in the business. Trust me, I'm speaking from experience. Their Sidekick utility vehicles offer all that durability and work that you need around your property, around your lease, all you need right there. And if you aren't quite ready to purchase, the good folks over at Ewald can help you with rental equipment. You can go get one of them skid steers, and boy, you can mess some stuff up. You can get some work done with your Kubota. Trust me, I know. You can load it up wherever you need, and they can bring it out to you. Deliver it to your work site or out to your lease. The thing about Ewald Kubota is they're always going to be there, whether you're looking to buy or rent and get your equipment serviced. That's who you want to call. And if you're looking for genuine Kubota parts, of course, you're going to head over to Ewald. You can order online. They'll drop them over to you. They'll always be happy to see you. That's why I love Ewald Kubota, because from the Texas coast to the Texas Hill Country, Ewald Kubota, they're certainly your Kubota dealer.
Dallas Cowboys fans, come on down! It's AJ and Rob from the Morning Huddle, and you could be the next contestant on
The Stat Is Right.
Every week leading up to the week of the Cowboys home game, AJ and Rob toss out a Cowboys player and a stat from the upcoming home game. Passing yards, rushing yards, number of times Dak adjusts his wristband mid-play, or perhaps CeeDee Lamb mouthguard chews per quarter. Whatever. All you have to do is predict that stat, get the closest, and bam! You're headed to Jerry World with a pair of tickets to the next Cowboys home game. Think of it like The Price is Right, but instead of winning a blender, you get to scream, "How about them Cowboys?" inside AT&T Stadium. So study up, Cowboy Nation, and listen to the Morning Huddle to play. The Stat Is Right, only on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star, South Texas home of the Dallas Cowboys.
Synergenics and Low T Center, your TRT MVPs. Want to get fit like an MVP? Book a free TRT consultation and automatically be entered for a chance to win autographed sports memorabilia or tickets to a game. Winners selected every week. Book now, TRTMVP.com.
You're on the list for Macy's Fall VIP Sale. That means you're invited to save big on this season's top designer looks at prices you'll love. Like an extra 30% off Calvin Klein, Steve Madden, Hugo Boss, and more. Plus, get 15% off beauty and fragrance from Estee Lauder, Lancome, and so many others. This only happens a few times a year. Don't miss the Fall VIP Sale. Today, only at Macy's. Savings off regular and already reduced prices. Exclusions apply.
Progressive knows if you have to choose between everyday life and your RV, RV wins.
What, are you going to take the RV to the mountains or go pick up your dry cleaning? RV wins! Are we cleaning the gutters or taking the RV camping? RV wins! Are we getting a new passport or cruising up the coast? RV wins!
Don't forget, you got that trip to Sweden coming up.
Oh, yeah, passport, then RV.
With Progressive, you can bundle your RV with your home or auto and save with a discount and spend more time enjoying those savings in your RV. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states and situations.
Hi, my name's Jason Thompson. I've been representing people injured in traffic collisions here in San Antonio for more than 30 years. After a collision, I've spoken to many people who wanted to believe that the other driver's insurance company would be fair and they really didn't need an attorney. They thought that the insurance company would pay their medical bills and do the right thing. I wish that were true, but trying to go it alone is a big, big mistake. If you have been injured, please know the other driver's insurance company has adjusters and attorneys working against your interest. If insurance companies were trying to get to heaven, I'd be out of a job, gladly. That is just not the world we live in, though. Call me as soon as you can if you are injured in a traffic collision. I do not charge anything to review your case with you. I'll tell you what you need to do and what you should not do. If you want a smart and fair result, you'll need to make smart decisions along the way. And that is what I do. You and I will make smart decisions for you and your family, and we'll get justice and fair results. My number, 210-900-0400. That's 900-0400. Or go to my website, alawyerforus.com.
Mom, it's like the 80s in here. It's so hot.
It's totally in the 80s. Our AC is bogus.
Call Right Home Services.
At Right Home Services, we love the 80s, just not on your thermostat. Don't get stuck with a bogus AC. The right AC services, the right team, and the right price. 210-444.
The right stuff. Now we can chill, Mom.
Football season is at Tamalitos Mexican Restaurant with daily specials that hit harder than a linebacker and game day plates that score big. Tamalitos is your go-to plate. Proud sponsor of the San Antonio Sports Star Fall Golf Tournament. Tamalitos, where every bite's a touchdown.
You hear that? That's the sound of your business losing money. Legacy phone systems weren't built for today's teams. Quo, formerly OpenPhone, gives your business a smarter way to stay connected. Quo lets you manage calls, texts, voicemail, and contacts all in one place so that you can deliver a seamless customer experience from ring to... Need to take calls on the go? Quo automatically transcribes, summarizes, and highlights next steps from every call, so you never miss a detail. Need insight into what closes a sale? With Quo's AI call tags, you can instantly spot key topics like objections or pricing questions and use those insights to level up every customer interaction. And yes, you can bring your existing number with you for free. Keep your team in sync and your customers happy with Quo. Quo. No missed calls, no missed customers. Try Quo for free at quo.com/sports and get 20% off your first 6 months. That's quo.com/sports. QUO.com/sports.
South Texas home of the Dallas Cowboys. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. Sunday at noon. The Cowboys are in the Garden State of New Jersey, taking on the New York Jets at MetLife Stadium. Pre-game starts at 11. Presented by AA Best Bail Bonds, the Davis Law Firm, Hornitos Tequila, Connecticut, and Jim B.
You like that? How about them Cowboys?
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. South Texas home of the Dallas Cowboys. You're listening to the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson.
Breaking news.
That's when Elvis was bad. What's that? What broke?
Tyreek Hill.
What happened there?
It's announced that obviously the dislocated knee is what we knew.
Right.
Also tore multiple ligaments in his knee, including his ACL, and will have surgery later today.
His foot was facing the wrong direction. I didn't need you to tell me.
What happened to Tyreek Hill is exactly what happened to my knee the first time I tore my knee, and so I dislocated my knee. ACL, MCL, LCL, meniscus, and broke my tibia.
Did you react like he did, laughing? Did you giggle and just high five everybody around? That was the strangest reaction to an injury I have ever seen.
Dude, okay, so this is exactly. I was sitting on. I was in the training room. I was looking down at my knee, or looking down at my leg, and my knee and my toes were.
That was him.
Were touching the ground.
Yeah, it was facing the wrong way.
They were facing the wrong way, and I was like, "Oh my god!" And I grabbed it and I twisted it, and it popped. And everything was back in place. And I went, I think I'm okay.
Did you just get up?
So you're in shock.
My coach was like, no, you are not okay. Stay down.
Did you high five people?
No, but I stood up and I went, I'm good. And then I took a step and my knee went that way and my foot went that way. And it was like, oh, yeah.
You're like that dude in an army movie who just took a shot to, you're like, you're going to die, man. I don't know why you're happy.
I was like, oh, I'm okay. And, I was not okay.
Right then.
And the best part was when I went to the hospital that day, the first person I saw at the ER was like, yeah, it looks like a pretty severe sprain.
Severe?
Well, and I said,
in the purest form, you might be right.
I'm sure a sprain is part of this, but I'm telling you, my leg was turned backwards. This is more than a sprain.
I've never seen anybody like that. Obviously he was in shock. Obviously,
yeah, he had to be.
Do you realize what just happened to you, brother?
We will see. We'll see what else comes along with it. The scary thing, at least the scary thing they told me was, nerve damage is the worst thing, and if there's blood flow issues.
Well, that's what happened to Teddy Bridgewater.
That's when it gets really scary.
Twisted, it damn near lost his leg. Yeah.
So any kind of CLs, ligaments, those are easy fixes now. Broken bones are easy fixes.
We won't see him for a year and a half. That wasn't just a 9-month injury. This was a full 12-month before we even begin to think about it.
You're probably right.
There's no doubt.
But yeah, that's it was pretty gnarly. But if there is no blood flow issues and there is no nerve damage,
in November next year, maybe.
Yeah. And now, will it be with the Dolphins? I don't know.
I think there's very quietly there's some people with Dolphins gear, whether they're players or coaches, kind of celebrating this.
Ain't too upset about this.
I don't think there's a lot of people too upset.
Yeah.
I think McDaniel's probably very quietly. This gives a reason for everybody to just part as friends. You go away hurt, and we'll figure a way to extricate you from here. But those two can't work together anymore, even though he mattered last night. When he was out there, that speed kills, man. The cheetah was back.
And, of course, he plays his best game. Mm-hmm. They win for the first time. So suddenly it's like, wow, this is some things.
I still blame those stupid uniforms. At some point when we really look at the injury, it's that stupid black uniform they were wearing.
The guys who have had a similar injury, do you remember Marcus Lattimore?
Absolutely, I do. He didn't ever come back.
That was it. He was going to be he was going to be like a top 10 pick in the NFL draft.
Yeah. But he did it twice, didn't he? Didn't he blow it twice?
I'm not really sure, but I know like he ended up going to the 4th round and he never played a game. No, he never played in an NFL game. Nick Chubb had the same thing in college.
He came back.
He came back and actually, had a good career. But again, Nick Chubb was going to be like.
Well, what have we learned even with Dallas? He took a year and a half after the Denver. It's a year and a half. Well, it's a year to get back. It was 2 years for him. Yeah. It's a year to get back, and then another year to kind of get your feet underneath you.
Yeah.
And I think he's still young. I mean, that 80% of that speed still, top in the NFL. I mean, Cheetah is that fast. But, yeah, I think that his best days are going to be behind him.
Say what we want about, with the Dolphins won him around or not. The list of players that have more receiving yards than Tyreek Hill since 2022, Justin Jefferson, end of list. That's that ain't bad. And the players who have gotten a higher percentage of his team's targets, Malik Neighbors for a year, which, by the way, also ACL, done for the year, A.J. Brown, and Devontae Adams. They're the only players that have gotten more targets.
He belongs to that conversation, absolutely.
So it's
how many of them have allegedly beaten their girlfriend and wife? What list is he on? Is he number one in that list?
There's a long list of those guys. None of the guys I just mentioned. Okay, none of the guys I just mentioned. No. And the Dolphins. The Dolphins have they've got a middle of the. They've got it looks like the 11th easiest schedule the rest of the way. They're now at a 7% chance to make the playoffs. It's hard to imagine that this really impacts them. The Dolphins could just be like, all right. And despite what we saw yesterday, the Dolphins' defense is bad. Don't be tricked by playing the Jets into thinking that their defense is good.
I will say that they have fought harder for McDaniel than I thought they were going to fight. I mean, that Buffalo game was valiant.
Yeah,
it was. And yesterday, they watched their best player, the best guy they have on their team, go out.
Yeah.
And they still went out and worked hard and won the line of scrimmage and ran the football. So I'll give them a little bit of credit, but you're right. 7% is probably about where they belong.
Yeah. They shouldn't be going out and making, like someone in the chat earlier was like, they should trade for T. Higgins.
Oh, no.
That would be a waste of assets.
No.
You're not going to – T. Higgins isn't going to fix this Dolphins team. They suck. All right. But I would just look at this as okay, we can
ruin some other people's season.
Yeah.
That's what Miami's job is.
And now the bad thing about that is Mike McDaniel can't really afford for that to be like the mindset. He needs to win some games.
I've said it before about him and his offense. About every 5-6 years, a guy shows up with this kind of stuff, and a couple of fun seasons, and then it's the realization occurs yet again that this style, unless you can run the football, will never work. And maybe they're figuring it out. We saw them run the football adequately well yesterday. But I just don't think McDaniel's time in Miami is going to be a successful time as he winds this thing down.
No,
I just think it's a misplaced effort with some unfortunate injuries along the way, and normally how that ends. But it's just not going to It'll end better than I thought it was going to. I'll tell you that.
I agree, but I also think McDaniel is going to go back to being a coordinator somewhere, and it's going to be very good.
Because he needs somebody in the room to tell him, no, dude, we can't do that again. No, we're going to run the football. No, sometimes it's just about possession and length of time we get to hold on to the ball. We don't have to score, that kind of stuff to kind of overrule. And that's what got him there. He was sitting next to Shanahan. I mean, he learned at the feet of a genius.
All right, let's take a break. When we come back, I want to talk about the Spurs. Their season, at least the practice portion of their season, is underway, Rob.
Us basketball fans woke up this morning, walked outside, and oh, wait, I can hear that ball dribbling on hardwood. Tis the season, baby. Practice today.
I think the reason why you could smell the hardwood is because your Cowboy season is over. So the first thing you smelled was Cowboy ass. And then you said, wait, what? What's that off in the distance?
I have 2 moral victories in my back pocket. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, it is the Morning Huddle 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
When was the last time you really took a thought about your water? You poured that glass of water and took a good look at it and thought, man, oh man, this is good stuff. If you've even thought about your water, it's either because it was fantastic or you had problems. And most of the time it's because you had a problem or you didn't like the taste of your water. I've had a Connecticut as long as I can remember. In several different houses in several parts of town, whether it was coming out of the aquifer or out of a pipe, my water has always been consistently perfect. My water has never affected an appliance. It's never left anything left over in my ice. It's never left any kind of ring on a dish. It's never dried my hair too much or dried my skin. My water has not been my enemy. My water has taken care of me because of my Connecticut water softeners. My Connecticut has protected my home and protected my appliances and then given me the water that I love making sweet tea with. And man, it makes some fine beer. So if you're walking around with a water softening treatment service that isn't quite up to par, you might have been stuck with it or might have never thought you could afford a Connecticut. Man, you have been wrong. Now's the time to call 656 Pure and get yourself the very best. Connecticut not only offers you that, but there's some deals to be had. Like, if you go ahead and purchase right now, there's a reverse osmosis drinking station that'll just be a gift from them to you. I had to pay for it. You're going to get it. Along with approved credit, there's 0% financing for a year, and there's money even in your old water softener. I want you to call Connecticut today at 656 Pure. I want you to go to their website, ConnecticutSA.com, for every one of those details because I know you need it. But if it's time or whether you need to or even thought about it, call Connecticut today. Get the very best water softener you can get, and I'm sure you're going to come on by and thank me later.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. We are working a few stalls as you head into your early morning commute. 1604 westbound, Northwest Military Highway. That stall's been moved off to the shoulder, right shoulder blocked. Another at 410 southbound Bandera Road. And 410 eastbound Babcock, that stall, left shoulder. Downtown 35 lower level, southbound Flores over to I-10. We've got the roadway reduced to 1 lane due to road work. And 35 upper level, southbound, that connector to westbound I-10. Road work blocking the right lane of the I-10 westbound connector ramp. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA Time Saver Traffic.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star and AARP Texas are sending Cowboy fans to Jerry World to see America's team play all season long. How do you get in on the action? Head to SASportsStar.com now and register to win. SASportsStar.com. Live it up with the boys in the Big D from AARP Texas and 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star, South Texas home of the Dallas Cowboys.
This report is sponsored by eBay. Swapping out your tires? There's nothing like it. With eBay, you find the feel you're looking for, from smooth highway rides to grip for rough terrain. Get all the tires you need at the prices you'll love. eBay. Things people love.
Mom, it's like the 80s in here. It's so hot.
It's totally in the 80s. Our AC is bogus.
Call Right Home Services.
At Right Home Services, we love the 80s, just not on your thermostat. Don't get stuck with a bogus AC. The right AC services, the right team, and the right price. 210-444.
The right stuff. Now we can chill, Mom.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, it's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch? Every day, from lunch to late night. Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
Bourbon and Brews is back, baby, and we're honoring the pursuit of brews and barrel-aged bourbon every single Friday. You need to head to Twin Peaks from 5 to 7 to experience a lingerie costume party paired with exceptional bourbons, tastings, and giveaways. That's only at Twin Peaks. Cheers!
Car wreck? What happens next? Thomas J. Henry knows you deserve to get compensated for your injuries. Don't settle for less than you deserve. Visit thomasjhenrylaw.com. The name you know, the firm you trust. Principal Office, San Antonio.
Buyers Barricades is proud to provide traffic control, rental, and sales for work zones and events in the San Antonio area and beyond. Buyers Barricades, the Texas authority in barricade rental. Learn more online at buyersbarricades.com. That's buyersbarricades.com.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Turn things all the way up and find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy.
How about them Cowboys? We rise as one in Texas, sporting handed-down silver and blue jerseys. We come together for America's team every time they take the field. So let's share a round of Jim Beam and lemonade on game day together, because people are good for you, especially for us in Cowboys country. Presented by Jim Beam, bringing fans together across Cowboys country. 40% alcohol by volume. Copyright 2024, James B. Beam Distilling Company, Claremont, Kentucky. Drink smart.
Protect your home and auto by bundling them with Progressive, and you'll have a little less to worry about. But we know you'll find other things to worry about. Like that text you just got from your boss. Hey, call me when you get a sec. Hey, call me when you get a sec. Hey, call me when you get a sec. Oh, hey, call me when you get a sec. Yeah, this is bad. Oh, well, at least you protected your home and auto with Progressive, so you don't have to worry about that. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states.
It's The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2.
Coming up on The Blitz, did the Houston Texans figure out their offense? Indy Kalu will know the answer to that.
And we'll try to figure out what's going on with Joe Misc. And plus, we'll talk Cowboys with Shireen Williams from Pro Football Talk.
And we'll react to the 2 NFL games we had on Monday night.
The Blitz starts at 2.
The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. It's the Morning Huddle with A.J. Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
I guess we didn't talk about it yesterday. Bad Bunny is going to be playing the Super Bowl halftime show.
I did play a song yesterday, but I know you were excited with the golf tournament.
Oh, yes,
we can't understand him. I don't want to see something I can't understand.
We watch it every
Are they going to do it in
weekend
American?
with the Cowboys.
Is he going to sing songs in American?
No, I don't think he does that.
No, he don't speak English.
Oh, no sabe?
No sabe inglés.
He does some. I saw him in the Happy Gilmore movie.
un poquito, pero era pequeño.
Exactly, yeah, that much.
That's it. There you go.
But yeah,
he's got good songs, man.
I mean, the halftime show, it means so little to me. That's for people who don't care about football.
But keep in mind, I mean, it is a cultural touchstone. I mean, it is when we look back over time, one of the things we look at in those years is who played at Super Bowl halftime, because it's kind of a thing. And I don't think this decision was made without a lot of thought.
Well, the thing is, like, for the people who are like, I'm not going to watch Super Bowl because of the halftime.
You weren't watching anyway.
You're not a football fan. Yeah. Like, if you're not going to watch the halftime show, okay. I also typically don't watch the halftime show. I'm usually pooping because I ate a whole bunch of terrible stuff in the first half.
I got to make space for that second round of nachos.
Right. So so it's no big loss to me.
But there's always the off chance of seeing a nipple.
That's
you
true.
never know. I mean, you're always hoping to see just one little nip.
Maybe Bad Booney's nipple?
And I know your fascination with nipples.
That's
so
true. I do have one.
We might find out he's got big old.
I do have one. Big saucers.
So you might have big old tea saucers. You never know.
Can you imagine Bad Bunny's nipples are like a tea plate? Oh, that'd be crazy.
Wouldn't that be gorgeous?
I mean, that would be incredible.
So we can only pray.
That'd be the talk of the town.
But now you're thinking nipples when you hear this.
But I will say, and I know, like, it's funny because when it was announced, I was like, oh boy, this is going to start up an S storm politically.
Let me tell you, there was lots of thought with this one. It was an imminently, if depending on where you are and your stance, a very appropriate or a middle finger, one or the other, and a very appropriate move given the time, or a total middle finger to everybody in America. One or the other, depending on how you see it.
Which, let's face it, the NFL has been accused of being on both sides. They've accused of being ultra woke, and they've been accused of being
which is
not
the
woke
ideal
enough.
place to be. You're doing it right, Raj. You're doing it right.
But this is certainly a wokish decision, but also.
And by the way, he's Puerto Rican. He is American.
He is an American.
So let's not go too far. Yeah, not just technically, in every sense, he's an American.
But also, well, he can't vote.
Well, he was born on American soil.
Okay, but he can't vote, so he's not a fully.
Well, you can
American.
vote for his people.
Yeah, but he can't vote for the president.
Well, they have a say, but it doesn't count. It's more the electoral college, but
they don't get an do they? They don't have electoral college votes.
They have a. They get to vote.
I don't believe so.
Guam and Puerto Rico, and they have.
I don't think so. Yeah. Okay. Well, I need them.
They don't have any. They don't have a senator or a house, but they do have an electoral college vote.
I was unaware of that.
Well, no, let me put it this way: they have a say as to whom is nominated. If you're a Republican or Democrat, they can swing their.
But they on voting day they can't go vote for the president.
But they do have a say as to who gets nominated by their little part of Puerto Rico.
Okay. Well, what I do know is. And I don't listen to Bad Bunny. I mean,
we all have. I mean, just because he's everywhere. But yeah.
But what I do know is Bad Bunny is a huge freaking star.
Yes, he is. Yes.
So
admit the fact, and it's not. I mean, just because you don't understand it, I mean, it's not good.
If you can get a big star, you get a big star.
Especially if he's good looking and it brings the women.
And the question is, and this is what. So
the tortas are in on this one. That's when you're going to want to go to the buffet. When he's performing, you go to the buffet fast because that's going to open up.
They love the Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny.
Because there's shrimps at the table.
They want to see his plantain.
But the thing is, I don't know what. So if you say, okay, you don't want Bad Bunny to play, you want it's too woke for Bad Bunny to play.
Well, there's gonna be there's this contingent that for the last decade, and I get it. Why not Metallica? Where is Metallica in this mix? And I get the argument.
They're in Europe.
Well, I'm just saying, we're going to be playing a game in February, and maybe you open up a date. But it's never going to happen with Rock Nation. It's just not going to happen.
Well, it's their hometown, so that's why you would have thought this would have been the time to do it.
I get it.
But also, I don't know if Metallica wants to play the Super Bowl.
Well, there is that.
Like, that's everyone. How do we know? I don't know. I've never heard James Hetfield go,
no. Man, one thing that
or Lars, like what I would really like if, and something I thought about a lot is, playing the Super Bowl. It's just like it'd be like a dream come true, like a dream come true.
Don't artists have to pay? They don't get paid.
They don't get paid to do it.
They don't get paid.
But don't they have to pay?
Correct. I don't think they have to pay, but I mean they pay for the production of it.
Yeah, so it's out of their pocket to do all this. It's not like we're paying you a bunch of money to show up.
Right. Taylor Swift.
Keep it sports. He says Lars does, James doesn't. So James doesn't want to do halftime. Lars does. Well, Lars is a fame whore, so that makes sense.
The artists don't pay. Nor do they receive any traditional appearance fee. Instead, the NFL covers all production costs for the show.
Oh, there you
and performers are paid a minimum union scale wage, which they have to.
So they're going to give Bad Bunny like $20 or whatever.
$20 an hour and a lunch break in 3.
Yeah. So this is, and the idea that, well, it's not an American. Well, non-Americans play the Super Bowl halftime show all the time.
Shut up.
That's not an issue. I'm pretty sure Rihanna's not an American, and she played the halftime show. There's
and
Shakira,
she had an anchor baby.
What about Shakira?
Shakira played. She's not American. No one was complaining about that. I can promise you that.
Those hips did not lie to me.
No, they did not. So I don't have a problem with it. I know some people do. I don't really care about Bad Bunny one way or the other. I just know that you go get a star. And I'll also say this for people who are saying it's woke. Had they gotten Taylor Swift, people would have been pissed off that it was woke.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's hard to not be woke is what I'm saying. Basically, it's hard to find anyone who's like. I guess you could go get Kid Rock playing, or Ted,
he's not allowed to perform in California.
Or Ted Nugent. I don't know.
think Newsom will allow either one of them to perform in Cal.
But yeah, all I know is like Bad Bunny's not my flavor. But I know there's a lot of people who love Bad Bunny. So, that's the goal of the Super Bowl halftime show to be. It should be, in my opinion, to get a big star.
Well, I don't understand why they didn't do everything possible to get Taylor Swift to do this thing. I just feel like I whatever it takes to get you to do. Well, we're talking about. I don't know what. How many televisions are there in the world? Seriously. I mean, if you figure how many of them are in the world and how many of them would be on with Taylor Swift performing at halftime if, in fact, Kansas City and Kelsey were there. The number of TVs, every TV in the world, every one of them would be on one thing.
I imagine she will do it after Travis retires.
I would for them. I get it. I get it. But if I was the NFL, the moment they were dating, I'd have called whoever her agent is. And like, I don't know what it's going to cost.
Yeah.
But we got to have her at Super Bowl. Yeah. Whatever it costs, we'll do it.
But you understand, if it was Taylor Swift, people still would have bitched about it.
Oh, absolutely. But
that is the one thing.
It doesn't matter who they choose. Someone's going to bitch.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who it is,
unless you bring Prince up from the dead.
Everybody will agree.
I mean, people would bitch about Prince in today's society, certainly.
Because he was dead.
Well, yeah.
What about the living?
It's gross when dead people are put up on stage, especially when they've been dead for a long time.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, no matter who it was going to be, somebody's going to bitch. Someone's going to, they're always poppy BS, blah, blah, blah. Oh, why is it hip-hop, hippity-hoppity?
Where's George Strait?
Yeah,
Where's, Kenny Chesney? We need that. Where's the country boys?
Oh, since we're talking about this,
there's no win is what I'm basically saying for the NFL when they pick these.
Can we talk about the Monday night opening with Chris Stapleton and
I
Snoop?
didn't see it.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
I don't like it either.
That whole thing, it's just a bunch of explosions and quick cuts, and Chris Stapleton singing a terrible rendition of Phil Collins.
Yeah.
Like, dude,
I don't like that.
Bad. I turned the channel and Snoop's throwing off some kind of stupid rhyme. That's really, really bad.
Yeah.
Like, they had to copy Sunday night with a poor.
Well, I will say, I mean, I have become a fan of the Carrie Underwood.
Yeah.
I like that. I've been waiting all day for, but they'll never, ever be able to top Hank Williams Jr. on Monday night.
Are you ready for some football?
Yeah.
A
Monday night party.
Well, they tried to maybe capture that with Chris Stapleton, but it doesn't work. I don't think it's very good.
Yeah.
He's screeching, and Snoop was some kind of intelligible, stupid rap that doesn't even fit the. I mean, you got Stapleton singing on one side.
It's very dumb.
Collins,
I don't know why they're going. I mean, why they're doing it, because they got big stars to agree to do it.
If I was Stapleton or Snoop and I saw the final cut, like, no, let's redo this. I'll fly back in. This is bad. I don't want people to see this.
Yeah,
it's not effective. It doesn't work.
Yeah. Again, I don't know what the answer is for that.
There is no answer,
or for the Super Bowl. No matter what, like I just said, Snoop and Chris Stapleton are huge stars. Rob's bitching about them.
I think they could. I don't care that they're doing it. I just want them to do it better.
Yeah,
it's just bad.
I will say of the country music types, which I don't know when's the last time they had anyone who would be considered even close to a in history. They've never had a
They need Post Malone and Jelly Roll.
Well, I'm surprised Post Malone hadn't gotten it.
I'm surprised.
Jelly, too.
Jelly Roll, Chris Stapleton, Post Malone, any of those guys.
Yeah.
Like, I'm surprised that we haven't at least dipped. You know what? Shania Twain played at one. As I look back here through the Shania Twain and No Doubt played in San Diego in 2003. I'm surprised that we haven't seen a Chris Stapleton or one of those kind of crossover Jelly Roll or those types.
Who's
Post Malone.
Who's picking? Right now, in the past, I would have been surprised. Now, it's not ever going to happen.
You don't think so?
No. Who's picking? Who's the? Isn't that?
Yeah. Who decides this?
It's Rock Nation, right? Didn't they bring those guys in as their musical?
Let me see.
I don't know.
I think so.
I don't know. I mean, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. I don't know. Fred says it's like that mustache doesn't fit the morning show. No one has seen the final take on air for a week. I mean,
what?
It's funny because my mustache is very polarizing.
It's getting better. It's getting thicker.
It's Jay-Z and Rock Nation. Yeah.
I've gotten a lot of people who have been very complimentary of my mustache, and a lot of people who are very repulsed by it. I don't know what the answer is.
Well, it's because we're used to seeing you without one.
Yeah, when
That's
I grew a
what it
beard
is.
out, people every time I saw people like, "Have you been sick? You just don't look good."
Yeah.
So eventually they just get used to it.
What I want is everyone to get used to me having a mustache,
and then just shave it off and see if it.
And then I'll just shave it off and be like, "What the hell happened here?" I want people to associate me with mustache, like I'm Tom Selleck. Like, can you imagine?
Why don't you grow some handlebars?
I might.
All the way down.
All the way down. Yeah. You need to get sinister. You need to look like there's a little danger going on. Or maybe go Hitler. You can go a little short one. People talk about that one too.
I don't want to do that. Although he was very famous.
Although he killed that mustache. Only him and Michael Jordan are allowed to have the Hitler mustache.
That's it. They're the only ones. But yeah, I want to be one of those guys who, like, when you think about mustache, you're like, oh, Tom Selleck, Burt Reynolds.
Oh, those.
Oh, yeah.
A.J. Hoffman. Oh, that could be me one day.
Maybe.
You never know. You never know. All right, we got 1 hour of programming left. Oh, my gosh. Time's flown by on a Tuesday. That's a good sign for the rest of the week, Rob, I got to say. It's the Morning Huddle 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
This is 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
6 for 6, and the Aggies have the lead.
Your home for Aggies football. KTFM Floresville.
This report is sponsored by Rapid Radio.
Rapid Radios are instant push-to-talk walkie-talkies offering national LTE coverage and no subscription ever. Perfect for instant contact with an aging parent. For a limited time, go to rapidradios.com and you'll get an extra 60% off, free UPS shipping, and add code RADIO for an extra 5% off.
Hey, Hunters, I'm talking to you. Don't you hate it when you got to gather all your gear and head out to that stand? That's a hike no one wants to take. I have your answer. I have the easiest way to get to your lease and take care of all the business on that lease. That's a Kubota. The sidekick from Kubota, from Ewald Kubota, is built to get you there fast. They're going to take care of everything you need. We're talking gas-powered top speed of 40 miles an hour. Talk about getting to that stand fast and getting home in time to eat first. That's why you go get your Ewald. Best-in-class acceleration, even with a load. Even when you're bringing that big 4-point box or that 8-point box home, you got an easy ride back with your Ewald. Haul half a ton, tow a full ton, and do it all in comfort. It's tough, it's reliable, and it's backed by a 2-year, 1,000-hour warranty. And at Ewald Kubota, you're more than just a customer, you're family. Sales, service, parts, rentals, it's all under the same roof, and they're all around South Texas. So if your equipment goes down, they'll get you back up fast with rentals by the day, by the week, by the month, even delivery to your work site or to your lease. And if you need service, they're going to come out to field service wherever you are, anywhere. And right now, take advantage of 0 down, 0% APR for up to 84 months on a select Kubota. Tractors, like the John Ewald says, you can afford a Kubota. You always can at Ewald. And remember, no reasonable offer is ever refused. So whether it's a hay season or hunting season or heavy construction, get the Kubota equipment you need today at Ewald Kubota. And remember this, from the Texas coast to the Texas Hill Country, Ewald Kubota is your Kubota dealer.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-1783. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-1783. That's 800-575-1783. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Must qualify for enrollment. Results may vary.
This college football season, the Crunch Time Hero of the Week is brought to you by PorkRinds.com, the nation's premier hub for pork rind lovers everywhere. Each week, a college player will post on Instagram, and each share over a 2-week period equals a $1 donation to the Archer Foundation, which helps families who are dealing with DIPG, DMG, pediatric brain cancer. Giving back with the perfect snack to celebrate those big Crunch Time plays. Find your rind at PorkRinds.com or find Southern Recipe pork rinds at H-E-B.
The following is a dramatization.
Davis Law Firm, how can I help?
Hola, mi esposo se lastimó en un accidente ayer. ¿Me puede ayudar?
Claro que sí. Estamos aquí para servirle.
I'm Jeff Davis. At Davis Law Firm, we're here for you 24/7. Our team of Texas attorneys has been helping people injured in car, truck, or 18-wheeler wrecks for more than 25 years. And there's no fee unless we win. Y hablamos español. If you've been hurt, call us at 444-4444.
Davis Law Firm, San Antonio.
Huge savings on Dell AI PCs with Intel Core Ultra processors are here, and they're newly designed to help you do more faster. They can generate code, edit images, multitask without lag, draft emails, summarize documents, create live translations, and even extend your battery life. That's the power of Dell AI with Intel inside. Upgrade today by visiting Dell.com/deals. That's Dell.com/deals.
Kohl's Friends and Family Sale is so good, you'll want to put your phone on Do Not Disturb. Yep, the only thing you're picking up is deals. Now through Sunday, take an extra 20% off all your fall favorites. From soft throws to slow cookers, warm flannels to cozy cardigans. Plus, earn $10 Kohl's Cash for every $50 spent. So go ahead, let those notifications wait, because these prices won't. Select styles, some exclusions apply. 20% offer ends October 5th. See store or Kohls.com for details.
Staples presents That Was Easy.
Our office computers were from like 2012.
What? They had computers then?
Yeah, I don't know much about new tech.
Apparently.
So I went to Staples and saved big on an AI-powered HP laptop and HP OfficeJet Pro printer, which also came with 3 months of free instant ink.
And we're back in this century. During Staples HP Tech Event, save up to 35% on HP printers and up to 40% on AI-powered HP PCs.
That was easy.
In-store, online, and on the app. Until 11/1, select models only.
If you're a woman, talk to your doctor by age 25 about your risk of getting breast cancer. More women under 40 are getting breast cancer, and these cancers are often more deadly. The American College of Radiology recommends you ask your doctor if you should get a mammogram before age 40, need other tests like an MRI with your yearly mammogram, or if at high risk should be checked more than once a year. For more information, visit mammography-saves-lives.org.
Furnished by American College of Radiology.
Mom, it's like the 80s in here. It's so hot.
It's totally in the 80s. Our AC is bogus.
Call Right Home Services.
At Right Home Services, we love the 80s, just not on your thermostat. Don't get stuck with a bogus AC. The right AC services, the right team, and the right price. 210-444.
The right stuff. Now we can chill, Mom.
Lots of college teams have school traditions like Gig 'em. To get the word out about Quarter Moon Plumbing, AC and Heating, I suggest we institute the following Quarter Moon Yell. Plum 'em!
Plum 'em?
We've got a whole team of fully stocked trucks, and our customers are the best in Texas. I say Quarter Moon, you say Plum 'em. Quarter Moon!
Folks, at Quarter Moon, we have a spirited tradition of solving every home problem imaginable, from plumbing to air conditioning to heating. Call Quarter Moon Plumbing, AC, and Heating day or night, and we'll fix them.
License number TACLA 141074E M16004.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star Traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. We are working a few stalls as you head into your early morning commute. 1604 westbound, Northwest Military Highway. That stall's been moved off to the shoulder, right shoulder blocked. Another at 410 southbound Bandera Road. And 410 eastbound Babcock, that stall left shoulder. Downtown 35 lower levels, southbound float us over to I-10. We've got the roadway reduced to one lane due to road work. And 35 upper level southbound, that connector to westbound I-10. Road work blocking the right lane of the I-10 westbound connector ramp. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA Time Saver Traffic.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
Last night we had a doubleheader in Monday Night Football. The Dolphins improved to get their first win, beating the Jets 27-21 despite a gruesome injury to Miami's wide receiver Tyreek Hill, who appears to have had a dislocated knee. While the Broncos crushed the Bengals 28-3. In Major League Baseball news, Texas Rangers manager Bruce Bochy and the Rangers have agreed to mutually part ways. I'm Rob Thompson for 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
This Sports Center update brought to you by Twin Peaks.
From the studios of San Antonio Sports Star, reaching more sports fans than any station in South Texas. Welcome to the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Dun, 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 dun. Hey, everybody! Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's the Morning Huddle 94.1. Who likes barbacoa?
I do.
I do. Vic does.
I'll raise my hand. I love it.
Who likes Big Red?
Oh, I
do.
Big Red Zero, but still, I like it.
I bet they have Big Red Zero at the Barbacoa and Big Red Festival at the Freeman Coliseum.
What's the other one? Red Storm? What's the
Red Flash.
Red Flash.
Red Flash. Ooh, that's good.
Is it good?
Yeah, or knee-high grape.
I bet none of them. I don't like that. I don't like Big Red.
Tastes like snow cone.
I don't like Big Red.
Some Raspa juice running down your arm.
Yes.
But hey, listen, I'm whatever you guys like. I'm all for. I'm Team Barbacoa. I'm not Team Big Red.
Okay.
But the good news is you could let's say you like Big Red but not Barbacoa. You can just go and enjoy the Big Red Festival.
Get a bucket of Big Red.
Oh, imagine that. All you can drink.
Just keep drinking.
Until you're lying in a diabetic pool on the
Lips
floor.
are red, permanently stained.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to go to the Barbacoa and Big Red Festival at the Freeman Coliseum. I got 2 tickets. Sunday, October 12th. You know what? I'm going to give them away on the Brigade Bar. That's what I'm going to do.
It's the only fair thing to do.
Yeah, let's see. Who do we got?
Here's how I'm going to do it. You know what? Earlier in the show, this is going to someone in the 6 o'clock hour. You had to be around for this one. Earlier in the show, I said, when Justin Fields throws a football, it looks like a vegetable covered in baby oil. I want the first person to put what vegetable it was covered in baby oil on the Brigade Bar.
This will not speak to your character, by the way.
It will not.
You're just reflecting what you heard.
But you will win a pair of tickets to the Barbacoa and Big Red Festival. So congratulations. Congratulations. The latest on, I want to talk some Spurs. So, Rob, practice got underway yesterday right after Media Day, or starts today?
Shoot around, but official practice is today.
Okay. And do we know the health status of one De'Aaron Fox?
De'Aaron Fox, he's hoping to make it by, he says he might miss a game or two, couple games. November 1st, right in there is his, he says he's doing okay. It's really the wait will be for rookie. See when rookie is going to be, when Dylan Harper's back from that thumb surgery.
Okay. I fear that was the other one I was going to ask you. So,
and that's still kind of up in the air.
Looks like Ren is our winner there, Vic.
Well done, Ren.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Nice.
Ren, who always says terrible things about me, but here I am.
Yeah, but here
I am giving him Barbacoa and Big Red.
You didn't give him anything. He won it. He earned it.
Oh, please.
With his ears. He was here early and earned it.
I blessed the people.
You just provided the availability. He went and won it. Sometimes things are given, sometimes things are taken. He went and took it.
Yeah.
Dialed and knew.
Claymore says he wasn't logged in for the 6 a.m. hour. Claymore, you're not eating Barbacoa and Big Red anyway.
Why?
Dudes who go to the gym don't go to Barbacoa and Big Red Fest.
They don't.
Do you go to the gym, Rob?
Yes.
You can't even not laugh at that. You know it's a lie.
Well, I don't have a gym to go to currently.
Okay, Vic, do you go to a gym? What's that?
Oh, I have a home gym.
Yeah, I have a home
home
gym. Yeah, I have a home gym too.
Which
I have
means
a
like
Peloton.
you have a weight.
I have a Peloton with two suits
I
hanging
have
on
one
it.
dumbbell.
Oh, I have some pink dumbbells. I have a Peloton with a couple of suits hanging on it. I got
I was
some
gonna say,
resistance bands somewhere in a closet. So I have a
Somewhere.
home gym.
Okay. All right. Now we've talked. We've been talking. We're talking Spurs for a minute, but the story of the NBA offseason has been Kawhi Leonard. This is fascinating to me. Now, Kawhi said yesterday, "I don't think it's accurate that I perform no services for aspiration. I understand the full contract and the services that I had to do. I don't deal with the conspiracies or the clickbait analysts or journalism that's going on." They asked him specifically, did you ever perform services for a 4-year, $28 million contract? Leonard said, I don't think it's accurate, but it's old. This is all new to you guys. The company went bankrupt a while ago. So basically they ask him a question, and he's like, this is all, I've been knowing about this stuff. Right, but what about the question we asked you? And he said, oh, this is the best part. He was listed amongst Aspiration's biggest creditors in the bankruptcy demands. We've talked about that. On yesterday at Media Day, ESPN asked Kawhi how much of that contract was actually paid, as he was listed as being owed $7 million. He said, I'm not sure. I got to go back and look at the books. It was more than that for sure. They said, did you collect what you were owed by Aspiration? He said, no, but the company went belly up. It was fraud, as everybody knows.
Yeah.
If you want to know more details about the company, you need to ask that company or the owner or whoever else is involved. Not me. I was just there to work. These were guys, and Ballmer's like, these are guys that committed fraud. Look, they conned me.
Yeah.
I got conned.
You did, twice.
He says the NBA is going to do their job. None of us did no wrongdoing. That's it.
That's a double negative, so you're saying you are.
None of us did no wrongdoing. That's a triple negative.
So then we're back to the positive.
None of us did no wrong. That's.
So I think it brought it back to positive.
I think it is. Yeah.
Right.
So he's saying we did good things. That's it. We invite the investigations. It's not going to be a distraction for me.
Too bad. That investigation already begun.
Oh yeah. It's like after the SWAT team kicks in your door, I invite you to look around.
Yeah,
for
you're
drugs.
put around all you want.
Yeah.
I know that I had the
Poke
door
around.
locked and I had a gun pointed at you just a second ago, but now you're welcome.
Yeah, I see you here with that warrant. You're welcome.
Do you get the sense that this is going to be Major League Baseball with Shohei? That they're whatever it takes for this to go away as fast as freaking possible. Just make this go away, because I think there's some very worried other owners out there. Like if we turn this rock over, there's some other rocks out there that we might have to turn over.
I do, but here's the parallel. It's not because Kawhi is akin to Shohei. For Major League Baseball, they wanted this to go away because Shohei is their biggest star in their game.
This is
much more. This is much more about Steve Ballmer and wanting to protect him because.
I'm telling you, if Ballmer did it, other dudes did it. He wasn't the only one to think, you know how I can pay this guy differently? This is to form another company and just pay him for other services, and I don't have to worry about salary cap.
Yeah.
You think other guys hadn't thought of that?
The NBA doesn't want to piss off their richest owner, though, is another.
No, they don't, because they want everybody. It just goes to show they're playing with play money. Everybody getting paid.
Yes.
And the competitive balance, be damned. It doesn't matter. Just make sure you fit the structure that fans will go, well, at least we feel fair. It ain't fair.
But I do think there are owners.
Where have they been?
On the up and up?
I would like to see Mark Cuban or some other owner step out and go, what the hell? What? I was no go. Now, we got a little bit from Toronto, but the only reason Toronto said anything was, yeah, he did it to us too.
Yeah.
But there should be Memphis owner, San Antonio Spur owners should stand up and say, what the hell? You told us.
I think there is a billionaires brotherhood where but also on like if there's some sort of secret vote, I guarantee they want to burn this.
I would like to think that. I would like to think it, but you know what I fall back on though, AJ?
He's already got so many advantages.
I agree, but every player has always said, "Hey, I don't see why there should be a one and done. You should be able to come out of high school, come straight through until they vote on it, and then they come out of and everybody votes, and they come out and say, no, we're going to wait, because the moment they let the young guys in, there's guys losing their job. You let a bunch of young guys in with that one more year of pay that I'm going to lose because they're going to cut me and sign the kids. So they all say one thing in front of people, but they go vote their wallet. And I think owners are the same way. I'm making so much money, I'm going to just be quiet. But the fact of the matter is that dude cheated. That dude cheated me and everybody else. But, hey, I'm making money, so I'm not going to rock the boat. But, hey, that was wrong.
I would have, of course, we couldn't be at Spurs Media Day yesterday because they decided to have Spurs Media Day while we were working.
We were going to ask way too many hard-hitting questions.
I was going to ask the hardest hitting. I was going to say, Mr. Holt, sir, are you okay with Steve Ballmer cheating? And I would have put him on the spot, and I would have said, I need you to answer this. I don't think he would have been there.
Well, I know he can buy and sell you like 8 times. But
you need to answer me right now, or I'm going to take this to the radio.
I am. We're going to put it on the airwaves.
It'll just be there. No, I do think that the owners, like if me and you were two middling to lower level owners, we'd be going, this is
bull. It is. It's total
this is
crap,
garbage, man. But publicly, I'm not going to say anything bad about him because I don't want you poking around my house.
I don't want you to take my franchise, and I'm making money hand over fist. Yeah. I'm making all kinds of money. It's just I just feel like I'll never win a game.
Yeah. I also don't understand why Kawhi even addressed this stuff. Like, if I were Kawhi, I would have been like, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about basketball. Anybody have any basketball questions?
Absolutely, man. Because no matter what, it ain't going to sound good. No matter what you say, it ain't going to be good.
This isn't good. All right. And also, I guess Steve Ballmer, he can't do that, but Kawhi could. Kawhi could just say, I'm only talking about basketball.
Yeah.
All right, we got a couple segments left. We're going to talk about what's going on in the world outside of sports on the other side. But I'll tell you what's going on in sports. Underdog fantasy. Oh, Major League Baseball. We got playoff baseball today, baby. I already told you I'm going higher on Tyreek Skubal. Innings pitched, or outs recorded, I guess is what it is technically. Outs recorded. I think they're going to pitch him into the ground today because their bullpen is bad. They got one shot. They are only getting one Skubal outing in this series. They got to make it last. They got to make it work. So my play there is going to be higher on his outs recorded. I might pair it with Asia Wilson in Lady Basketball. I like her to go higher after the comments about referees. I think there'll be a favorable whistle for her, so maybe a few extra free throws thrown in. Guys, playing on underdog's easy. You pick whether your favorite players are going to go higher or lower on whatever stats of the game you're looking at. In football, we're looking at passing yards, receiving yards, whatever. And if you're right, you could win up to 5,000 times your money. How about that? 5,000 times your cash. Download the app today. Sign up with promo code ALAMO. You score $100 in bonus funds when you play for your first $5. That's promo code ALAMO. Underdog. Make picks. Win money. Must be 18 plus and present in Texas. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/web/play and get terms _DFS_.html for details. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. As you get into your midday commute, we've got a stall at 35 northbound. That connector to get onto southbound 410. The connector partially blocked. Minor wreck at 281 northbound right as you approach Danella. Looks like they just moved all that wreckage off to the shoulder. 410 eastbound Babcock, stall left shoulder. And 410 southbound Bandera Road. That stall is off to the right shoulder. Now, if you guys see something we're not talking about, call us on the traffic tip line. We'll check it out. 210-785-2601. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA Time Saver Traffic.
1, 2, 3, South Texas home of the Dallas Cowboys. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. Sunday at noon, the Cowboys are in the Garden State of New Jersey, taking on the New York Jets at MetLife Stadium. Pre-game starts at 11. Presented by AA Best Bail Bonds, the Davis Law Firm, Hornitos Tequila, Connecticut, and Jim Beam. You like that? How about them Cowboys? 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. South Texas home of the Dallas Cowboys.
This report is sponsored by Moderna. If you've heard about mNEXSpike, COVID-19 vaccine mRNA by Moderna, good news. It's available. Head to mnexspike.com to find it near you. That's mnexspike.com.
Out here, pets are always by your side, watching the herd, running fence lines, or asleep at your feet. Pets are some of our favorite customers. When you bring them along to Tractor Supply, we'll always have a treat waiting. And with our price match guarantee, you'll always get the best price on their favorite food, toys, treats they love, and pet meds to keep them healthy. Tractor Supply, for pets out here.
Hey, listen to this. All I needed was a new starter. Got a great deal on eBay. Did it myself.
Yeah, that's cool. But how about the soft purr of an upgraded exhaust when it fits just right?
For me, it's the little things, like these new windshield wipers from eBay I installed.
From small fixes to big upgrades, eBay has all the parts you need at prices you'll love. Guaranteed to fit every time. eBay. Things people love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
George gets justice. You've heard the national lawyer ads. Same story, different name. But when you've been through something traumatic in San Antonio, you need a local team who fights for real results. That's why so many get George at George Salinas Injury Lawyers. George is from here, listens to people, and fights to help them get their maximum compensation. Call 210-225-0909 or visit getgeorge.com. George gets justice. GetGeorge.com. Principal Office, San Antonio.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, hims.com/joy.
Feeling stuck on your own 10-yard line in the career game? Maybe it's time to just go for IT. My Computer Career has the game plan to score a rewarding new IT career in months. Whether you're a rookie, a breakout career changer, or a military veteran ready to serve. Why spend years chasing a college degree when you can fast-track your future in IT starting now? Take your mark, get set, go for IT. Take the free career evaluation at mycomputercareer.edu today. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Smoky Mo's Texas Barbecue is the best neighborhood barbecue in San Antonio. With smoked in-house meats, home-style sides, and specials like pork belly burnt ends, and our famous fully loaded chopped baker, the Texas barbecue you love is at Smoky Mo's. Order a Smoky Mo's tailgate pack or create your own. Choose your meats like brisket, turkey, or sausage, and sides kicked up a notch like roasted green corn and bacon cheddar potatoes. Smoky Mo's with 8 convenient locations. Orders for pickup or delivery at smokymosbarbecue.com.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Turn things all the way up and find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy.
You're locked on the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson.
It's showtime!
It's like this, y'all. 10% luck, 20% pain. Vic, what's the percent of power of will?
What's the percent of what?
50%. The percentage of concentrated power of will. 5?
5. 4.
Okay. I like this.
It's a lot of math. I was told there's no math.
all about the salary. It's all about reality and making his noise, making sure his click stays up. That means when I puts it down, Talk's picking it up. Who the hell is he anyway? All right. Morning Huddle 94.1. There's a lot going on in the world outside of sports. I don't know if you guys are aware of this.
I don't pay any attention to any of that crap.
There is someone who this guy that there is like threatening to shut down the government. Well, someone said if you don't because they don't want to apparently they don't want to swear in somebody who's been elected.
Yeah.
Well, someone came out and said if you don't do it by Wednesday, what's this guy's name? That I don't know why I lost the story. The guy's name, the guy who's like they're all this Steve. It's like a basic asset. Steve Johnson, is that right? Anyway, someone said if you don't release or if you don't do this by Wednesday, we're going to release your Grindr profile and your IP address. Yeah, and they're like, yeah.
Whoa.
And they said, yeah, you heard me right. We will release your Grindr profile with your IP address if you don't get this done by Wednesday. It's time. It's time for you to stop fighting the LGBTQs.
What's that? The anonymous people are showing up?
No, it's some random dude on the internet.
Well, I know,
some
but
random
it feels
hacker.
like anonymous.
Well, he showed his face.
We're going to dump
Usually
the leaks.
those guys come in, they're like,
yeah, with the mask.
Hello.
We're going to dump the leaks.
Yeah.
This is anonymous speaking.
So are we talking about the Speaker of the House?
Yeah. What's his name?
We should know.
You talking like Pete Johnson?
Yes, yeah. Yeah, somebody's like, I'm gonna.
So they're saying that this guy from Louisiana has a Grindr profile?
Yes, and they're like, we're gonna release it. So I'm curious. I want this to happen. I'm actually cheering for a government shutdown just so some politician can get called out for their Grindr profile.
If Mike Johnson has a legitimate Grindr profile,
would there be anything more funny than that?
It would be one of the more interesting turn of events in all time.
I hope that happens. Oh,
now, not that I don't care that you have a Grindr account.
No, but
but don't portray your one thing and be another.
That's what I'm saying. Don't. Yeah, there's some guys who aren't allowed to have Grindr profiles. Let's just say that.
You can, as long as you just don't defame anybody who else.
Well, they've already done that,
That's
so
what
now
I'm
you're
saying.
not allowed to.
You're not allowed to do that, brother.
Yeah.
Although I imagine he's got a very interesting profile.
Right?
I want to see what he's seeking.
I want to know too. Probably guys like me, a bear.
Want to get beat up a little bit.
A guy with a mustache.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what he's looking for. A bear with a mustache. Well, Mr. Speaker, I know just the guy. Now, I'm not gay, but
you need to know your profile. And
I'm not gay, but
pronoun.
Like the $1 Million Man says, everybody's got a price.
Everybody's got a price. Everything's for sale. Yikes.
So my wife sent me a Instagram reel of a shirt that says, she's like, I'm going to get this for you. It says, I'm not gay, but Josh Allen's Josh Allen.
I'm just saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
if he leaned in.
I'm not gay, but it's Josh Allen. Like, maybe that's probably a shirt that I need. Bad news, terrible news in the world of entertainment. Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban have split up. They have separated.
And they've been together a long time. I had no idea.
They have been together for 19 years, married for 19
Between the
years.
two, that's like 35 different procedures on their faces.
Yes.
That's like 35 different plastic surgeries between the two
and
of
they've
them.
been through it together.
Most of the time, I think, together in the same room.
That's right. It says here, 58-year-old Nicole Kidman and 57-year-old Keith Urban have split, and a source says Nicole's sister has been a rock, and the entire Kidman family has come together to support one another. She didn't want this. She's been fighting to save the marriage.
Keith Urban's been playing around.
She must have been. So now she'll have to find a new short king after she was married to.
Is he short?
Shorter than her.
Keith Urban. Well, she's kind of tall, but she was married to Tom. She likes short.
She
dudes.
likes short guys.
Let's
yeah.
look down on him. Yeah.
In June, she posted a photo of herself cuddled up to Keith Urban on Instagram to commemorate their wedding anniversary. She says, "Happy anniversary, baby." And here we go. Just a couple months later, it's all over. Urban's been on tour. His next scheduled stop, October 2nd in Hershey, Pennsylvania. If Keith Urban's reduced to playing shows in Hershey, Pennsylvania, he may want to hold on to this Nicole Kidman thing. I don't think he's going to upgrade.
She's made a lot of movies lately, too. Keith Urban's moderately successful.
They've got 2 daughters, a 17-year-old named Sunday Rose and a 14-year-old named Faith Margaret. So
one got Sunday Rose and the other one got Faith.
I guess so.
Sunday and Faith.
Yeah, that's how. I don't know if they're going to divvy him up that way, but yeah, very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Not everything's built to last.
He's Australian too, right?
He is.
And great sadness down under today.
Oi, oi, oi. Bad news if you live in Ohio.
Well, that goes without saying.
You live in Ohio. Oh, no. Well, but worse news if you live in Ohio. They have adopted the Greg Abbott rule when it comes to pornography.
And that is?
You're gonna have to sign up. You're gonna have
they went to the age.
Yep, age restriction, and so VPN sales in Ohio, we've got an eye on you.
Mm-hmm.
My guess is they go through the roof because if you want to watch the hub, you're gonna need a VPN now in Ohio.
So is that by executive order? Did they pass that? Is that some sort of elected?
That's
thing?
the elected. I guess it's
by the governor.
State Representative Josh Williams says we're going to preserve and protect the innocence of our kids here in the state of Ohio. You'll submit a photo of your state ID, or enter your personal information into a third-party system that will then run your details through other online or government databases. It could also use facial recognition technology, and if companies don't comply, they could be penalized. So it says, creating a log of the pornography that we watch is not a direction that we want to go as a country. That's what. I'm
glad you decided that, sir.
That's what a lady says.
Our lady.
Yeah, and also, what's happened? This is now the 18th state, and those states that have age verification, this is the big loss. And I didn't even know this happened here. Pornhub, which is like the that's the.
Oh, that's the main
the
one?
gold standard. It's the Cadillac of porn sites.
That's the Cadillac of porno. They pull out of these states. They're like, okay, well, even if you get the age verification, you can't have our
There's
stuff.
some tax dollars that are leaving the state.
Yeah.
Too.
So, poor Ohio. Poor Ohio.
I have a sense that Ohioans are getting their porn. They'll be all right.
Living in Ohio.
You'll find a way.
You're chasing your porn.
always find a way.
You'll find a way.
Vic finds a way.
I found a way.
It might just be a good housekeeping magazine you find in the bathroom. You never know. You find a way.
Whatever gets the
Whatever
job
gets
done.
it done.
The numbers are out on Disney Plus. There was a lot of of people canceling Disney Plus after the Jimmy Kimmel saga.
Right.
Which, by the way, I mean Jimmy Kimmel's back on the air.
I heard they lost like nearly $4 billion, right?
1.7 million paid streaming subscribers, that is 436% higher than the average subscriber loss for a typical time period. So basically about 4.5 times what they would normally lose in a given week. That's what they lost in this week. Which, by the way, if you're losing that many people a week, how long are you going to sustain?
Well, I think it's the way you can come and go at will. I think that, the moment that Hulu or Disney drops something new that everybody wants to watch, they're going to sign right back up.
I got a message that my Hulu is going to be going up $10.
That's what I was going to say next.
Yeah.
You know
that's the craziest part.
I was like, come on, man.
I canceled my Disney.
Did you?
I did.
Because of Jimmy Kimmel?
I did. I have a problem with censorship.
Oh, well, I do too, but I didn't have
not
Disney
so
Plus.
much that I stopped watching ESPN.
Right.
I can tell you, I will fight until it starts to hurt me because ESPN is an ABC or a Disney property. But I didn't leave that. But my wife, we did drop it. But the good news is, I had the Timu Hulu, so now I can go back in and get the real Hulu and watch.
Okay.
King of the Hill. Finally, get to watch King of the Hill.
Real Hulu is part of this, isn't it?
Yeah, it was. I had the package, but my Hulu was Timu Hulu. It didn't have anything on there. Nothing new.
You had the basic one.
As basic as possible.
Yeah.
So now it's all gone.
Hey, I didn't cancel anything. Why am I being penalized?
But I kept my ESPN. I still have that app, and then I'll probably go get Hulu.
But we got to read the room a little bit. If I'm Walt Disney, I'm saying I've got 1.7 million people canceling, and so I'm going to send an email out to all those people that canceled and say, we're raising your rates $10 a month. That's crazy. That's not how you do business, friend.
Yeah.
You're supposed to entice me to come back, not say, hey, if you want to come back, it's going to be it's going to be way more than it used to be, by the way.
I think a lot of people put their money where their mouth is until their kids are crying because they can't watch their Disney thing at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
I couldn't cancel.
Dude,
I have grandkids at the
I'm
house.
paying
There's
for it.
no way.
Now, I'll go march in the streets, but I'll write you a check.
That's why you need a DVD player, Vic.
I haven't had a
what?
DVD in my house in 10 years.
Just remember you rewind your VHSs before you
Why
go
don't
to
you
the
get your
Blockbuster.
kids a book instead of Disney?
Ugh.
They wrote all over them, and they
Print is dead. It's all audio video now.
How dare you say that? Guess what's back?
Print is dead.
Reading Rainbow coming back to television.
Is LeVar Burton?
Take
LeVar
a
Burton?
look. It's in a book. It's Reading Rainbow.
Wasn't that LeVar Burton?
It was.
Yeah.
It won't be anymore, though.
Kunta
New
Kinte?
host.
No, he won't do that.
New host. Your name is Toby.
Toby.
It's Kunta Kinte. No, it's Toby.
Oh, it's Toby. My name is Toby. No, it's Kunta. Toby.
Michael Threets is the new guy. He is a Michael the librarian. He is a Bay Area librarian, immensely popular on TikTok and Instagram.
I was going to say, I think I've seen his. I remember I'm married to an educator. I think I've seen his videos.
My wife played me a video of him yesterday, and I said, that's a weird dude.
Yeah.
And she said, well, he's very autistic, clearly.
I've seen his videos, yeah.
But he's also a very positive guy, and he's all about using books to overcome personal challenges and build self-confidence.
I'm with it.
And so here we go. Reading Rainbow.
You know what? It was good for me when I was a kid.
Returning to
Hopefully it'll manifest well again.
I'm sure it will. Although you just told me right before I read this story that print is dead. No one's going to read. No one's going to read books, but this show is going to work.
Yes. It's all audio. It's all AI now.
That's true. Who needs books? Just AI. Tell me about the Cat in the Hat.
Well, it's that Audible. They'll just read to you. You don't have to read. You can still get the same words. Just somebody else telling
The cat wears a hat. That's how I read most of my books, is on audio. I'm driving anyway. What am I going to do? Might as well read.
Yeah.
Might as well read a book. And then when I talked to my wife, I'm like, oh yeah, this is what I read the other day. She's like, you didn't read that. I was like, no, I didn't. I read it.
You audiobooked it.
I mean, it's kind of the same thing. It's not like I don't know how to read.
A couple of years ago, and I've done it more than once, but the last time I did it, I decided I'd read 50 books in a year. Tried to read a book a week. And I asked my wife, would it count if I did an Audible book?
I don't know why it wouldn't.
Well, she said it wouldn't.
That's women talk.
Well, no,
women
I think
say
if I
that.
said I will consume 50 books a year, then it would be okay. But I said I would read.
Yeah. So you could read.
She was
50
like, no,
books
I don't think there's a problem with it. But if you said your resolution was to read 50 books, you don't get to weasel your way out with the Audible. Oh, all right.
That's not weasel. That's just a different way to consume.
That's what I was saying. So that's what she was saying. If you said I'm just going to consume them, then yeah, do what you will. But I had to read all 50.
I don't know. That seems like that's a lady loophole. That's women math.
I think so.
My wife thinks the same thing. Full of it.
I just read a lot shorter books.
Full
I'll show her.
Yeah.
You read pamphlets.
Hank the Cow Dog, Volume 14.
But R.L. Stein picture books.
Hank the Cow Dog still a thing? Did you guys read Hank the Cow Dog when you were a kid?
I read
what?
I read Encyclopedia Brown when I was little.
The Hank the Cow Dog, but that's for like young.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was saying. It's a kid book, but you didn't read that when you were a kid, Vic. Hank the Cow Dog.
The Very Hungry Caterpillar.
I thought every kid in Texas had to read Hank the Cow Dog books.
We did.
Yeah, except Vic. Well, Vic went to a school where they didn't teach reading at his school.
No. I was trying to learn Spanish.
They were reading the Bible.
Thing, but
yeah. They were only allowed to read one book,
Old Testament.
No,
That's
it was.
right.
I think it was Captain Kangaroo or something like that.
Yeah, Vic had a. He tried to have a Hank the Cow Dog inside his Bible, and the nun saw it.
They cut it. Just hit me over it. Yeah, I got the ruler, the yardstick.
That's it. All right, we got one segment left, friends. One segment left to go. We'll wrap up the show the way we always do by taking a look at the daily lines. It's the Morning Huddle on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
How are you feeling today? I hope you woke up feeling good. Nothing painful keeping you out of your life. If that's you, carry on. You're doing things correctly. But that's the minority. There's not many of us that can live like that. Most of us have something slowing us down. Painful. won't let us do the things we want to get done. If it's a frozen shoulder, bad back, you know what I'm talking about. You need to go get something done, but you just can't physically do it. In this day and age, stop. There is a Rosti providers all around you right now ready to get you fixed, ready to get you back in the game the way you were. And it's the way that they do it that's made them so successful. Most of us, you go to the doctor, say you got something painful, they'll give you something to hide the pain for a little bit, and it does, but the pain never really goes away. When you go to a Rosti, the problem is fixed. The pain goes away, and there's no more worries. It's how they do it that makes them so successful. You walk into a Rosti provider, you're going to get a full evaluation. They're going to find out why you're in pain and what's causing it, and then fix that, and it's amazing how the pain goes away after that. It has nothing to do with those medications to dull or hide, not about surgery either. This is about getting your body fixed the right way, and let me tell you, it works and works fast. Under 4 visits, I am living proof. If you've ever had lower back issues, you know what I'm talking about. Seizes you up, can't move for days and weeks on end, a Rosti can fix it and fix it fast. They're all around San Antonio. To find the local provider, the closest one, I recommend going to Rosti.com. There they have a map of all the providers. They're adding new ones all the time. I bet there's one less than 10 minutes from where you are now. Listen, you can call them today. You don't need a referral, and you can be seen today. Don't let pain keep you from doing things that you love. Call Rosti. They're going to get you fixed, and when they do, come on by and thank me later.
If you missed the Blitz with Jason and Joe, then you missed this.
I don't know why the hell you're watering this week, because we had plenty of rain. Dude, it's my day. Well, turn it off. You don't need to water today. I'm not going to do that. Well, I don't have can. a fancy system like you. You're not winning yard in a month anyway. Last time I checked, this is the United States of America. I water my damn yard whenever I want. Your HOA, no, actually, Saul says you can't. Well, on my day, I can. On your day. It's my day, Minnick.
Right home with the Blitz. Afternoons 2 to 6 on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Trust, price, and ease of transaction. That's our philosophy at GiveMeTheVin.com. We love to buy cars. Fat ones, skinny ones, curvy ones, fast ones, slow ones, round ones, and square ones. Yes, square body Chevys. We buy them at GiveMeTheVin.com. Go to GiveMeTheVin.com right now, put yours in, and get a quote. We'd love to buy it. GiveMeTheVin.com, America's best car buyer.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
Working from home, you realize you don't have enough outlets or USB ports. Hill Electric can fix that for you. For over 3 decades, the family-owned Hill Electric has served San Antonio homes and businesses. From adding an outlet, fixing that fuse that always blows, or that flickering light, Hill Electric has the right service at the right price, and there is never a service charge and always free estimates. Call Hill Electric at 210-404-9074. That's 404-9074. Or go to hill-electric.com.
This episode is brought to you by Prize Picks. You and I make decisions every day, but on Prize Picks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this football season on Prize Picks, where it's good to be right. When you're a Dallas Cowboy fan, you might not get a lot of wins, but the players, they're still playing. Which ones are overhyped, which ones aren't, you know that. Make your picks in less than 60 seconds and turn your takes into cash. It is so good to be right. You know, last week following the Cowboys, Dak Prescott, the season isn't great, but Dak's throwing for numbers. I keep following. I love what's going on with Dak, and I would keep following the more than as we keep going through the season. Prize Picks is the only app that offers stacks, meaning you can pick the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup. You love CD Lamb, you love Saquon Barkley, you can play him 3 different ways. And whether it's a friend or a celebrity partner or just someone whose picks you like, hit the follow button and check out every lineup they create. It's a new feed there on Prize Picks. Listen, it feels great to be right, and being right on Prize Picks means money. Download the Prize Pick app today and use the code Alamo to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. This is code Alamo to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
Hi there, I'm John O'Hurley. You know our pets are beloved family members. But sadly, though, there are so many dogs that get euthanized every day due to the lack of funding. To give them a chance at adoption, I invite you to support Puppy Food Bank. Thanks to generous donors like you, all of the food sent to pet shelters from Puppy Food Bank never comes with a bill. So please go to puppyfoodbank.org and make a generous, caring $15 donation every month. Your donation will absolutely save pet lives.
The following is a dramatization.
Davis Law Firm, how can I help?
That guy pulled out in front of me out of nowhere. The police are on their way, but I'm really shaken up.
Don't worry. We're going to get you taken care of. You made the right call.
I'm Jeff Davis. If you've been hurt in a car, truck, or 18-wheeler wreck, call Davis Law Firm at 444-4444. We're ready to help day or night, and there's no fee unless we win.
Davis Law Firm, San Antonio.
Pork rinds are the crunch time hero of the snack aisle. Low carb, collagen packed, and high in protein, so you can keep the energy high without the guilt. The porkrinds.com Instagram will make a crunch time donation with each share of the Crunch Time Hero College Football Post, with each share equaling a $1 donation to the Archer Foundation, a nonprofit dedicated to helping families dealing with DIPG, DMG, pediatric brain cancer. Share on Instagram today and grab yourself a bag of Southern Recipe pork rinds at H-E-B.
A Progressive Home and Auto Bundle can protect you round the clock, but we can't protect you from those painful moments in sports.
Why would we trade our best player?
Well, at least you got to watch him in person when he was here.
I named my only son after him.
So you'll always remember his name.
Yeah, but what do I do with this jersey?
Luckily, the company has a great return policy.
I wore it for 6 seasons.
Well, at least your home and auto are protected with a bundle from Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
You hear that? That's the sound of your business losing money. Legacy phone systems weren't built for today's teams. Quo, formerly OpenPhone, gives your business a smarter way to stay connected. Quo lets you manage calls, texts, voicemail, and contacts all in one place so that you can deliver a seamless customer experience from ring to... Need to take calls on the go? Quo automatically transcribes, summarizes, and highlights next steps from every call, so you never miss a detail. Need insight into what closes a sale? With Quo's AI call tags, you can instantly spot key topics like objections or pricing questions and use those insights to level up every customer interaction. And yes, you can bring your existing number with you for free. Keep your team in sync and your customers happy with Quo. Quo. No missed calls, no missed customers. Try Quo for free at quo.com/sports and get 20% off your first 6 months. That's quo.com/sports. QUO.com/sports.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star and AARP Texas are sending Cowboy fans to Jerry World to see America's team play all season long. How do you get in on the action? Head to sasportstar.com now and register to win. sasportstar.com. Live it up with the boys in the Big D from AARP Texas and 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star, South Texas home of the Dallas Cowboys.
Let's go! Hi, it's Jason Minix. You're listening to the home of the Cowboys, 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Ah, yes. You want it all, but you can't have it. This was a big hit.
It was.
Oh, yeah, it was.
That's when white people were learning to rap.
But it makes no difference because it knocks you off your feet.
We were practicing.
Want it all, but you can't have it. Burr. It's crying, bleeding, lying on the floor. Lay down on it and you do it some more. You got to share it. Then you bear it and you tear it. I don't even know what that means.
I know.
You got to share it so you dare it.
And then you
bear it and you tear it.
Hey, it all rhymed,
It all goes together.
It's alive, afraid, a lie, a sin. It's all those things. It's magic, it's tragic, it's a loss, it's a win. It's dark, it's moist, it's bitter pain. It's sad it happened, and it's
moist.
a shame. Yeah.
You said moist.
That's right. All right. Let's wrap up the show the way we always do, friends, by playing Epic by Faith No More.
Yeah.
You want it.
This was a big hit.
All right, we'll do the daily lines instead.
All right.
It's the Morning Huddle's look at the daily lines with AJ and Rob on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
All right, Major League Baseball, playoff baseball, baby. It's here. It exists.
We have some on our other station today.
Oh, are we?
Yeah.
Or what are we? Which games are we playing?
Today on KZDC, getting at 11:30. We got your pregame, Tigers, Guardians. Excuse me.
Jeez.
And then to follow that up, your afternoon delight will be the Yankees, Red Sox right here. And then on our station this evening, you will have the Dodgers and the Reds.
Oh, so we got baseball.
We got
all over the
baseball
place,
front
man.
to back. You can't get away from it. We got white on rice.
Man, what if I wanted to hear the Padres Cubs? I can't hear it.
You'd have to go elsewhere. But why would you want to hear the Padres and Cubs when you have access to the Red Sox and Yankees?
Well, that's after the Padres Cubs game, though.
Well, then you'll have the Dodgers Reds right here.
Okay. Well, I was just
wondering. Joe Buck will be in there sometime.
I was looking for a reason to listen to something other than the show that comes on at 2.
Well, why would you want to do that?
Because I wanted to hear the Padres and the Cubs.
Well, then you have to go elsewhere.
Oh, fine. All right.
I'm sure they'll give you updates.
I kid. All right. Scoobly Doobly, the Tigers, -168 with Tarek Scooble on the hill, Gavin Williams for the Guardians.
Do you like them both at 14 or so strikeouts or better? I got 18 for Scooble outs. That's a lot of outs.
I think he'll get them, though. I think he's going to at least 6 innings.
Would you go 18 and a half?
I think he'll pitch into the 7th inning, yeah.
Okay, what about Guardians? You think they'll go that deep,
No.
too?
Guardians have a bullpen they trust. They have more than one pitcher that they trust. Like, the Guardians don't need to do that.
Do you know of a way that I can cancel a bet?
No.
My third question in this row.
I think that might be done.
Oh, dang it.
The Guardians come back +140. The total in that game is 6, so don't expect a whole lot of offense in that one. Padres and the Cubs. The Cubs -130 favorites hosting the Padres. Pivetta going for the Padres. Matthew Boyd going for the Cubbies. Total 7 in that one. It's also 7 in the Yankees game. Garrett Crochet, Max Fried. The Yankees are -140 in that one. I like the Red Sox to win today. I think it's a low-scoring game.
I'm down.
This is the pitcher I trust, Garrett Crochet. And if Crochet can get to Aroldis Chapman, who's just been unhittable, it's going to be hard to beat him in this game, I think. Best pitcher, best starter, best bullpen pitcher. This seems like a win lined up for the Red Sox. I don't know if they'll win the series, but I think they win today. Hunter Green and the Reds are in L.A. taking on the Doyers. Dodgers -205 with Blake Snell pitching.
That's called prohibitive favorite.
Prohibitive favorites. Give me the Cincinnati Reds +1.5 at -125.
What do you got to lose, man?
Just hang in there, Cincinnati. Hang in there. But I've already told you guys, my bet of the day, the Las Vegas Aces. The Lady Basketball Aces, 8-point favorites, hosting the Fever. And I think the officials have been forewarned. Hey, you pissed Becky Hammond off.
Yep, they'll be held to pay.
You pissed Asia Wilson off. You guys need to act right.
You ever seen Becky go Serbian?
And I really believe this. And I know I think there are people who will say this is like just conspiracy theory nonsense.
No, it's for the good of the league.
I think the worst look for Caitlin Clark would be if the Fever made the Lady Basketball Finals without her.
I completely agree. And this is not – it sounds like it's the best thing for the league is for the Fever not to be there.
It really is.
And it's more than that. It's also for the Aces to win. And the reason being, this is still old school. And all those old stick-in-the-mud WNBA players, at least they can rest on this. Because after this, starting next year, you guys are done. You guys are done. We know what the marketing idea is, and as much as the greatest women's basketball player in the world is playing for the Aces, you're an afterthought, Asia.
Yeah.
I hate to say it. It sucks, but you're an afterthought.
But imagine the Fever win the title without Caitlin Clark.
It doesn't fit that. We can't have that.
You can't.
Chicago could never win a ring without Michael, or the narrative doesn't work.
No. It doesn't.
So it's unfortunate, Asia. You are the best player in the world and have been for several years. You're an afterthought. It's sad. Just ride the wave and make some money when they allow them to keep bringing the money in. Go get paid, but you're going to have to sacrifice some fame.
Yep. I'm on the Aces tonight for those conspiracy-laden reasons.
And they're also the better team.
I think so, too. They're 8-point favorites. Yeah. They should be the better team. But they did get a really, really BS whistle the other day. So, I don't know. I just don't know. Early NFL lines, Dallas Cowboys, after that Jets game last night, Cowboys 3-point road favorites at the Jets.
Right away, boy. You know what? After that Jets game, I'm in. It can go to 5. I'll be in.
Okay, serious question. 47.5.
Jeez, yeah, I'm over that.
Over?
Yeah. Because the Cowboys are going to give up 14 points just because they're going to line up funny. So there's 2 touchdowns right there that the Jets wouldn't have earned us otherwise. And they're going to hang I don't know how much on the Jets.
Oh, the Jets are so dreadful at offense. I mean, it's embarrassing watching them play. The Texans plus 3.5 in Baltimore. I think I might have to back the Texans at that number. Especially with Lamar questionable.
It just seems so strange after what we've been talking about the Texans to suddenly go on the other way. That Baltimore defense is so god-awful bad.
They're just beat to hell. I don't know how they can. I mean, and listen, it doesn't hurt my feeling. I play numbers, man. If the numbers right for me, I don't care if I said something last week that's. I still think the Texans are ass on offense, but this is an ass versus ass situation here. Are the Texans better on offense than the Ravens are on defense? Well, I saw the Texans score a couple points last week, and I didn't see the Ravens make a couple stops.
And they might have found themselves a running back. There might be something there.
And there might be a world where Lamar doesn't play, and then you're going to wish you had plus 3.5. Because if Lamar doesn't play, this is a pick 'em.
But, the crazy thing about if he doesn't play, when Cooper Rush plays, that offense works entirely differently.
Yep.
It's and it might be the best thing for Baltimore right now. I don't think so. This offense is actually scoring points.
All right. Giants at the Saints. What's the spread?
I like the Giants here. I think the spread probably coming in like 2.5.
Saints minus 1.5 at home.
1.5.
1.5 at home. Now, mind you, no Malik Neighbors.
You know what? I discounted that. You're right, and that hurt a lot. I don't know.
Jackson, and this number basically says these teams are the same. Like they're minus 1.5 for this. That's about what the Saints' home field advantage is at this point.
Olave got his first touchdown last week. Rattler is not serviceable, but he's better.
Yeah,
it's going to be an ugly game, but it'll be competitive.
Rams 49ers. What's the line?
Oh, 49er. No, Rams. They're at
LA.
In LA. Oh, 4.5,
5.5.
5.5.
Pretty close. Close. Colts Raiders in Indy.
Oh, this is going to be fun. Colts and then 6.
6.5. 6.5. You're getting better at this, Rob. Eagles hosting the Broncos.
Yikes. Just because there's not going to be very many points scored, I'll say Eagles in 3.
4.5 for the Eagles. Total in that game is 43.5. Yeah. How about the Chargers hosting the Commanders?
Oh, yikes. Still no Jaden?
It's questionable. Yeah, I don't know.
With him, Chargers in 4. Without him, Chargers in 5.5.
2.5 for the Chargers. I'm betting the Chargers this week. I can tell you that now.
They didn't look good against New York, but a lot of that is you're playing to the level of your competition because you're a young team, too. And they're not going to do anything that's going to be extraordinary to embarrass you either.
I'm also buying low, and they lost on the road to a quarterback they had no film on.
Yeah.
No, I like the Chargers this week. All right, friends, that does it for us. The Blitz comes up at 2. That's Jason and Joe. They'll work until 6 o'clock, and then you'll be able to hear Major League Baseball on both our stations pretty much all day long. Enjoy the baseball. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll do it all over again.
KTFM Floresville, your home for the Super Bowl. This is 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Hey, Cowboys fans, want to kick off tailgate season with a Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders, Rowdy, and a Dallas Cowboys legend? Stop by the new H-E-B College Park, located